wrong with you?
Don't matter, but her fucking pussy matters. Black lives don't matter. Her fucking pussy.
Hey everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
Probably got this. This has to stay cold apparently, so I'm going to eat it pretty soon.
Oh my god, can you get a picture of me eating this in the car?
Got a picture of it? I can get a screenshot of it.
Okay.
Alright guys, screenshot.
How dare you talk about science on International Women's Day?
Honestly, Chrissy, it was funny when
I support the hose.
we were chatting before the show, and Elijah was like, "I'm gonna bring up the fact that Chrissy's getting fat, getting fit, getting fit."
Still here, just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost.
Well, now I oh my god, I got the message.
What is up, SimpCast Sunday? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay, Venti, I can hear you. Very cool. I don't know what to call it. SimpCast Sunday. That's what day it is, right? Chrissy is absolutely running late. She is getting back to her hotel right now. She was headlining at Side Splitters in Tampa. Last night, she was at the Wormhole in Savannah, Georgia, hanging out with Drunk 3PO, Nick DiPaolo. I think Brandy Love was hanging out tonight. How's it going, Brittany?
Going good. Do you think Chris will someone back there and she'll have like a two guest in one room situation?
Ooh, her and Brandy Love. People be excited to see that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The pics on the right. Oh, is the quality bad again? I just restarted my computer. I don't know why. My internet is backed up at night. I think it's racist.
It's got to be racist.
I think it just doesn't like the black.
Or, it's anti-Ukraine. Yes. It must be Russian interference.
Yeah, I think
I got some super chats to read off from the premiere on Friday night. Some of you threw in some very generous super chats. So while we wait for other guests to arrive, I can read some of these off. Count Dooku for $2. Demon Souls makes Dark Souls. It's B-itch. Get Good. I don't know any of that, but thank you.
I'll be back. I'm going to restart my router.
Okay, cool. Who's Pet Call for $5? Wait, that Star Wars girl and Lauren Southern are two different people? Mind blown. Count Dooku again for $5. So, ladies, if a guy has a bent lightsaber, is that a deal breaker? Yikes. Yeah, that Peroni syndrome thing was pretty nasty. G Diddy for $5. Christy, you now have the most important platform for women and simps on YouTube. You're incredible. B Carswell for $2. Sorry, I was so distracted by Raid Shadow Legends. Man, I see so many ads for Raid Shadow Legends on YouTube. It's insane. Monty Granito for $20. Awesome. I went to FIT back in the day, and all my friends were girls. So your cast brings me back. Always funny, always entertaining. Thanks. I'm going to start Elden Ring at some point. KDH Corinthus for $10. Hey, Chrissy, saw you as in my neck of the woods yesterday. Just wanted to say yes. Poonfu Data for $10. Anna, I know you don't want to alienate audience, but your common sense has landed you in a tribe. How long until you rep it? Yo Jitsu for $2. You are all amazing. Stay nerdy and good night. Eraftis of Stet for $10. Here's to hoping you don't get banned. Good luck, ladies. Punfu Data for $5. Do any of you dislike clam chowder? And if so, in which sauce do you dip your chicken nuggets? Those are two very, very different questions. I don't know who could dislike both clam chowders, to be honest. You've got to like one of them at least. Punfu Data again for $10. Props to Anna, knowing her history. Human history is traumatic to really understand. We're in a relatively great time. Fight the dehumanizing of neighbors. Shout out Gina Carano. I agree. Shout out to Gina Carano. A couple more. King Salmonfish for $5. Interesting to see Brittany vibing on the black aesthetics. She caught the energies faster than any of y'all. As an empath, she is at the advantage. Digital Saint 2040 for $20. Would y'all's date a single dad with full custody of 2 kids? I find most women who ask, you accepted their kids, don't do the same for another woman's kids. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking run-on sentence. Would y'all's date a single dad with full custody of 2 kids? I find most women who ask, you accepted. Fuck that, dude. Come on. Come on. I think full custody is a better way to go if you're going to date somebody, though. It's easier. But please throw in a comma or a period. Kyle Negro for $5. You should check out Yinmin Blue. It's the newest color discovered in over 200 years. Also, Vanta Black is pretty trippy to look at. All right. Jesus. You guys got some weird fucking super chats, but we appreciate all of them. Very cool. I hope my audio is not too overwhelming. Oh, Steve, I see you. Thank you very much. I know you were concerned about that, and I appreciate it because I cannot really hear myself back very well. Venti, you look better.
Oh, okay, good.
Now you're gone. And
No, I'm here. I was just adjusting the quality, see if it changed anything. Hey, Lila. Lila, can you hear us?
Lila.
She looks like she's... hey.
Oh, boy. Venti is glitchy and Lila can't hear us. Jesus.
I'm glitchy again? I already did everything I could to restart.
As long as we can hear you, I think that's the most... Well, for the podcast, the most important thing is to hear you. But for the Sims, they probably want to see... Oh, man.
Maybe StreamYard is having that time tonight.
Can the chat hear? And now Lila's gone.
Yeah, I
awesome.
think the universe was like, you know what? I'm going to cancel SimpCast best as we can.
Yeah, the one night that Chrissy's running late, we're both getting screwed. See, everyone's saying audio is most important. We can hear
I
everyone.
agree.
You don't need to see either of us.
Yeah, we could hear, but she couldn't hear us. Paul Blunt, Venti scared the crap out of Az on Friday Night Tights. Wait, how? How did I scare him? I don't know how I scared him.
You know, I didn't get a chance to watch all of FNT. How did it go?
It went good. I think at first the chat was upset and they're like, kick her. And then they kind of warmed up to me, which was nice. By the end, everyone was saying Hail Brittler. So I think it went pretty good.
Hail Brittler. I like that. Is that new?
Kind of. My stream would always call me Brittler. And then it's a thing on FNT to say hail. So I was like, oh shit, we got the wombo combo here.
I think you've got a merch there. If you just add Heil instead of Hail. Heil Brittler. Or is that two on the nose?
That wouldn't be YouTube friendly. I got kicked off Teespring. My merch was already too offensive for them.
You know, we're trying to find a new t-shirt company to do on demand because TeePublic took down our Rootin' for Putin shirt.
Oh yeah, Teespring's the same way too. So that's how they are. They're all kind of liberal and don't have a sense of humor. So you can't print anything funny. Because if it's funny, in order for something to be funny, typically for adults, unless you're like 5 years old, it tends to be offensive. So basically, they're just banning humor at this point, which sucks,
So there's-
especially for Chrissy because she's a comedian.
Yeah, and all of her stuff is basically just full on satire. Jesus. Yeah, there's definitely a market for offensive shirts. Like if there was one company brave enough, they'd make a ton of money.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get, especially with and it doesn't just end at the t-shirt companies. This applies to anything online. They ban all the offensive, but it's like you're banning all the funny stuff. You're banning all the fun stuff, and you would make so much money if you kept the entertainers on the website. Like, do they not like money? Is it really that important to be a little less blunt and a little less offensive to lose out on millions of dollars, potentially billions, depending on the company and who they're banning?
You know what's interesting is this week alone is indicative of the fact that nobody wants this woke bullshit anymore. You've got Chrissy's album #1 on comedy for everything, Tom McDonald #1 album, and 5 Times August, that guy in Dallas, #1 on the charts for singer-songwriter music. So it's, and whoever wants to take that jump and start selling offensive shirts, they're going to become very rich very quickly. What's up, Lila? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you guys now.
Oh, good.
A
Good.
little
Lila,
bit
what's going on for you? Any shows coming up?
Not right now. Today I just was in my garden setting up my backyard. That's what I've been doing.
Nice.
How many of your plants survived? Lila has like a whole like collection of like little trees, if you guys didn't know.
A lot of our fruit trees survived, but a lot of the flowering ones are not looking so good. But we don't really give up on anything because you just really never know what could happen. So that's what I've been doing.
So what plant did you get? I saw on Instagram it was like a cute little pink one, but like what kind is it?
It's an azalea, so it's just like, I really like them because they're really pretty. I want to get a white one and a purple one. Right now, I told Eric, I'm like, we got a bunch of fruit trees because I want to be able to go outside and like eat off the trees. So we got blueberries too, but the azaleas are like the pretty flowering ones that we got for just to look at. It's just relaxing to be out there.
When you go to the florist, that's what it's called, right? When you get plants from a place, or is it a nursery?
It's a nursery. Florist is for when you're like getting like a bouquet of flowers.
Okay. So when you went to the nursery, is it like what's the gender ratio like? Like, do they look at you if you're a guy and you're there, or?
No, it's a good mix. I think the cool thing about plants is it's really like a hobby for anybody. And I didn't get into plants really until 2020. But the last 2 years it's been this hobby that Eric and I didn't even know that we were into. But it's just a mix, Brittany. I wouldn't say it's like mostly men or women. It's a mixture of, all the theys and the thems and everybody.
Let me grab a couple of these little super chats. What do we got here? Bussy Smalls out and proud. Congrats for getting out, Jussie. Yellow power, $2. Cool. Thank you. I don't think this guy's going to make it. He's got to go back to jail. 6 days is not enough.
He's little just ussy. He literally cried his way out of jail. I can't get over that. He's literally appropriating women.
What do we got here? Charles Hurst, $20 super sticker. Thank you so much, dude. That's awesome. How do I hide that? Oh, you kind of covered this already.
Internet.
Paul Blant for $2, Californian. Venti scared the crap out of ads on FNT. Hi, Frank. I'm going to have to watch. I wonder how you scared him. Ads is
I don't
fucking
either.
awesome.
I was on there.
Let's see. Pimp Guest isn't going so well. I am so sorry, Dan. I am doing my best.
This is like the pilot episode.
Yeah,
You're
where's
supposed to
Hickson when
like
we need
sell
him?
it.
Hickson said he's got his son's birthday. Otherwise, he'd be here helping out.
Yeah, that too.
Let's see what else I can knock out. Junior for $5. Favorite SimpCast so far. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, Cam, dude, I watched the live stream. Well, Chrissy live streams and records everything. You were the star of her show at Good Nights. That was so cool. This dude was in the front row wearing a Chrissie Mayr shirt that he made himself. Gave her a
Aw.
shot glass with her as Frosk, and then some other weird some piece of art. So Cam, thank you so much. Hit you up for a t-shirt producer. Okay, do me a favor, shoot me a DM on Twitter and we'll chat. Let's see. All right, the rest I got to save for when you guys are. Oh, what the fuck is this? Frank, Britt, have you checked your bit rate? Oh, I don't know what that means.
On OBS, I check my bit rate, and it's the same thing every time. I don't know why on Streamlabs in particular there's quality issues, because when I stream from OBS or Streamlabs OBS, I don't get this issue at all. So I mean, I get internet going out, but like once I restart, everything's usually fine. It's either like it's on, it's like 1080p and good and not potato cam Obama phone internet, or it's just offline. I don't know why when I enter StreamYard, it's like always automatically potato camming everyone, because it's just me. It's also like happens to Anna, happened to people randomly, sometimes Ashton when she joins. So maybe it's like, maybe you can adjust the bitrate on the actual streams end. Like it doesn't let me like from my end.
I mean, Lila looks perfect, of course, as always, but like her video quality looks great. So I'm not sure.
She's stealing all the good internet. This is like straight up stealing from a black person, and I don't appreciate you appropriating my thing. I'm supposed to be the one. Oh wait, I can't make that joke on YouTube.
K Max, Brittany, did you always have that Amaranth impression down? It was spot on.
No, that was my first attempt at it. It was very last minute.
Might have to do an Amaranth and Frostcast with you as Amaranth as the guest.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. I wanted to do the bit with Chrissy, but like she doesn't have her wig with her while she's traveling.
Oh, right. Do you have I guess a red wig for Amaranth?
No, that's why I use my orange can. I can't put it on my head. I have too much hair. Like it doesn't look it because it's springy, right? But it's like at my waist, so it's a lot of hair to like put in a wig cap, even if I like try to swirl it around. So it's really hard for me to wear wigs. They just kind of float on my head. My head's too big with the hair.
Young Pei Chang, I came here because I read fried rice in the title. Hi, Frank. Young Pei, I actually thought of one of Lila's bits when I put that title in, actually.
I had shrimp fried rice yesterday. It was so good. It was amazing. And I haven't had it in forever, but it was delicious. There was like 16 giant pieces of shrimp. Anyways, anybody else a fan of shrimp fried rice? Am I the only one? I just love it so much.
I love
Yeah, I have been on a keto carnivore type of diet for like 4 weeks, and it's awful. So I could not have shrimp fried rice right now. But
you
it's
get
working.
shrimp.
I could eat shrimp. I could eat all the shrimp I want.
Can you eat meat?
I can eat meat. I can eat cheese. I can't have potatoes. I can't have rice. I can't have pasta. I can't have bread. I can't have fruit. It sucks. But I've lost like 15 pounds in like a month, so that's decent.
What do you miss the most?
I think being Italian, I just miss all the pasta.
Oh, yeah.
And like things that are breaded. That's tough to avoid when you're trying to do something decent and then you're like, oh, this was breaded, by the way. It's like, fuck. Now I'm out. But yeah, it makes a difference cutting out. Kraigler, help us. We're missing like the entire Simp crew. And Venti's half in and half out. It's fucking awesome.
Brittany is a beautiful pixel.
She is a beautiful pixel. What is happening? Seriously. Seriously, where's Chrissy? Did she run out of TP? If she ran out of TP, she would have been here already. Because if you listened 2 weeks ago, you'd know that she just swipes and goes when she's in that situation.
Swipes and goes like a Metro card.
Well, you agreed with her on the what to do if there's no toilet paper, didn't you?
Yeah, because like, why would I embarrass myself? Like, don't get me wrong, it's their fault for not having the toilet paper on the premise. But why would I embarrass myself, sit there waiting with shit dripping off my asshole, waiting for someone to come give me toilet paper? I just don't think that's the optimal strategy.
Yeah, but
Gonna
I
have
don't know.
like
I feel like
crusty shit on your ass by the time they give it to you.
have you ever changed a diaper though? It doesn't go away that quickly, even if you wash your hands. You got to really, really wash it. Oh well, look who's here. Let's see if this works.
Oh boy.
All right,
It's
I'm gonna get out
me.
of here. So thank you
No,
for
don't
saving.
leave.
No. Oh no, you're
How did it? What
choppy,
did
too.
I miss? What did I miss?
He was rehashing the toilet paper situation.
Oh no.
Well, we did the super chats from Friday night's premiere, and then
Okay.
I went over some of the newer super chats from tonight, the ones that really didn't need you necessarily, the ones that were saying what an incredible job I did filling in for you, though.
Of course. Yeah.
How was your show?
It was so great. It was there were 3 couples at this show. First of all, it's at the Wellesley Theater. So it was literally in a movie theater.
Wow.
And I got on stage. I'm like, I know what you're all thinking. Wow, this new Batman really fucking sucks, because it was funny because like, yeah, there was an open. I booked an opener, and the booker booked an opener. So there were like 2 openers and a host. So it was like maybe an hour worth of show, and then I went on stage, and there were 3 different couples. Like, I'm doing crowd work, and there were 3 different couples that were that all met each other from like the kink and fetish scene. I was like, in all my years of doing comedy, I haven't even met like one couple that's met each other through like the kink and fetish scene. So like, I was like, Tampa, you guys are fucking kinky. Like, what are the odds? And then of course, like, Brandy Love is there with her guy. And I was really impressed with how well behaved all the fans were afterwards. Cause like, people were recognizing her, but nobody, like, she wasn't getting swarmed like I thought she would.
Well, of course not. You had 3 different couples from the kink community. Why would they not like her?
Nobody. And then after she left, there were a couple guys who were like, was that? I knew she looked familiar. I'm like, oh, of course she did. Of course she looked familiar.
Same type
But
of people
it's good
who
that
thought she looked
Oh, no.
familiar at CPAC, right?
That's
Right.
what
It's
I'm
gonna be another
saying.
sneak
That's
pack,
fucking
another
embarrassing.
sneak pack all over again. Yeah.
It's
Like,
like
I would
you're
never kick you out.
basically it's like they're basically admitting like, oh yeah, I jerked off to this person that I'm making eye contact with in real life. That's
Right?
awkward.
I've still never watched any of her porn. Like, I just still think of her as a buddy. Maybe that's why, like, I'm not inclined to watch my friends' work, because it's like, I don't know. I don't want to see. Not that I would see them differently. It's just like, I don't need to. I guess that's what being a chick is all about. Hi, Lila. Hi, Brittany.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you see me okay? Am I blurry? Am I
You're lagging a little bit for me.
okay?
You're
I'm
just like skipping
on-
frames a little bit. Audio's good.
I'm on Best Western Wi-Fi, and there's no option to upgrade.
Worst Western.
What's
Wi-Fi.
new? What's new, Venti? What's new, Lila?
Let's see. So today is Sunday. I don't remember. I don't know. I feel like the days blur together. Oh yeah, on Friday I went on FNT with you, obviously. Oh yeah, someone
Yeah.
earlier was saying that Az was shocked by me or something, like a joke I made or something. I don't know what they meant by that.
Really?
Yeah, I
Do you
forgot
remember-
what the
do you-
super
do you
chat
know
said
what joke it
exactly, but
was?
something. And I have no idea what they mean. I was wondering if you knew.
Someone, like, by looking at his reaction in real time, thought he was shocked, or did he mention it afterwards?
Yeah, they're saying he looked shook. That he was shook.
And you don't know what it was about?
No. Maybe I'm just
So
autistic
weird.
and I can't read the room. I don't
That's
know.
strange, because he makes Like we all make jokes that are over the line, so that surprises me slightly. I feel like he'd have a high tolerance for like cringy, racial, sexist. You know, that's what we do all the time.
Maybe I'm being gaslit by Super Chat.
Maybe you're being gaslit by super chats.
Yeah.
Wait, so Frank was really recounting the toilet paper story to you guys?
Yeah. He was like,
Why?
oh yeah, and didn't you agree with her, Brittany? And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and air dry my butthole while they give me toilet paper and like have to embarrass myself, even though it's their fault and it's their fault to be embarrassed, but still.
Well, I wasn't trying to recount
so easy.
it.
It's so easy to say, oh, I would have done something different until you're in that situation and it is a game time decision.
In my defense, I wasn't trying to recount the story. It's something that I'd like to pretend never happened.
All right, let's do that.
But someone super chatted suggesting that you were late because you had no toilet paper. And I said that if there was no toilet paper, she would have been here way faster. So that's
now
where
I
that came
always
from.
keep a thing of tissues on me. Thank you very much.
That's great. That's just check when you go into a stall. The first thing you do is look to make sure there's toilet paper, and then you lock the door. Those two things.
What's the fun in that?
I think you should lock the door, but like even if there's like
this
other
better.
stalls, so nobody else can get in. Just lock them out.
Yeah. I like this too. Oh, we got a couple of messages from people. Alan Reese, hi to you beautiful young ladies. Hello, Alan. Oh, I met, you guys know who I met? Crash Mondo. Like this guy comes up to me. He's like, I'm one of your mods. And it was the weirdest feeling. I was like, what kind of fucking world are we living in? We're like, this is a person I talk to all the time. I entrust them with, they're like a keeper of the channel. They can bounce people from the chat. And it's like, I'm like, huh, what? Oh, I'm Crash Mondo. And I was like, Crash Mondo! Big hug, picture. But he's like one of these people who keeps himself anonymous. Very mysterious.
That's cool.
Yeah. So he's a mysterious man. Also, Ruben Christopher. I know his name is Ruben. But I definitely recognize his face because he has his face in his avatar. He was there. So there's definitely a lot of Friday Night Tights people out, which was really cool. I'm like, oh, I hope I represent them well. Cam, oh, what's up, Cam? Cam was at the North Carolina show. Frank, Britt, have you checked your bit rate? What's a bit rate?
Don't worry about it, Chrissy.
What?
I don't think you can do it on StreamYard. You can only do it on OBS, I think.
A
Where you
bit
change
rate?
how much internet like you're using for your camera and stuff for your stream. So like
Wow.
the normal one is like 4,000 for like a 1080p to like 6,000.
How do you
bit
measure?
rate.
How do you measure the
With the Sharpie.
internet? You guys know Rent? Okay. Hi,
I've never
Lila. Oh my
seen
God.
it.
I am just now noticing your leopard top.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
I started going to hot yoga this week. Have you ever been to hot yoga?
It's life changing. It is going to change your life.
It's crazy. I did not realize it's like 98 degrees in there. I was sweating.
Oh, it gets
before
hotter
I
than that.
even started. I was like, what is this?
It'll get up to 110, like depending on who your teacher is and how torturous they are. But yeah, I've been in the room sometimes. It's been 110. You sweat your fucking ass off, but then you leave like you feel taller, you feel stronger.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, all the stress is like blown out of your head.
It's pretty good. I like it so far. I'm gonna start going tomorrow at 7:30 in the mornings, the class.
Wow.
It's a great way to wake up. And I like that you don't have to wear shoes in there.
Nope.
It's nice.
Oh my God, it's the Crash Mondo. Your girl is funny, Frank. I laughed so hard. You know what it was? Because I was picturing a picture of Viva Fry. But it's not. He hides his identity. Good to meet you, Crash.
Did you ever listen to your album yet, by the way?
I listened to some of it. I did not listen to all of it. I don't
Do you
know.
like hearing yourself? How do you feel?
No, like I'm very critical. Like I'm always like if I'm listening to it, I'm just like, what could I have done better? What could I have done differently? Oh my
Hi, friends. I'm
God, Keanu!
sorry I'm late.
Oh my God, no, you're perfect. I was late because I was doing comedy literally 3 to 5 minutes down the road, and I still couldn't get here on time.
Where
But the
are you?
show ran
Tampa?
late because there was extra openers.
Oh, it's okay. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all made
I'm
it.
loving your interrogation lighting, Keanu.
I have to wait for my laptop to charge to put this on. I'm struggling. Okay, so it's this light for now.
No, I love it. I want to see a swinging light bulb.
Stuff SimpCast.
Did you know she was 14? There was a guy there. At the end, I'm leaving, and there was a guy who was in the front row, and like we interacted a lot. There's a lot of crowd work, and then as I'm leaving, I'm like, "Oh, do you want a picture with me before I go?" He's like, "No, I'm good." That's the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling. No, I'm
You should have
good.
said too bad, and then you would have taken it anyway. Like
I
forced
should
him.
have forced him. I should
Oh
have.
my God, that's so
I should have
funny.
struggle snuggled him into a photo.
No, really, you have
You
to
have to
take
like
a photo with me.
smile.
It made me feel bad. Keanu, I was just telling the gals that I was performing in Tampa, Florida. Do you live in Florida? No, you're from South Carolina.
From South Carolina. Yeah. I live in
From
New
South
York.
Carolina.
Yeah.
There were 3 couples at this show, Keanu, who met through the kink scene.
Uh-oh.
How do you meet
What were
through
they
the
like?
kink scene though?
I don't know. One guy was saying, "Well, I was there to dance, and my now girlfriend was there." I'm like, "What?"
You were
I'm
there
like,
to
"What is
dance and
this?"
put your dick in women. What are you talking about? What
I'm
do you
like,
dance?
Yeah, I'm like, is this like a fucking Baskin Robbins, Kenny Rogers? Like you need to like there's dual restaurants like that share a rental space. I'm like, there's dancing and kink shit going on because the rent is too high.
I think the last thing they're doing is dancing.
Yeah, saying I went to the kink party to dance is saying like, yeah, I read Playboy for the articles.
I know.
You watch
just
porn
went
for the
for the-
plot.
Right.
Plot. I went for the chips and dip. It was really
I went for the
cheese plate,
crudité.
the charcuterie board.
Yeah,
Also,
so they
if
were
you're
fun.
if you are eating something at a sex club, I find that odd too.
Well, you do get nervous and hungry, and I was the couple of times I went, I was happy the crudité was there because I was not gonna dig into like wings or mozzarella sticks.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, Brittany's gone. As soon as I mentioned I went to a sex club once,
She said bye.
she's like, I am so embarrassed to know you. Yeah,
We used to
Uh-oh.
record it at that sex
she's
club.
back.
Hello.
I went to the setting. It was just comedic timing.
Okay, that was comedic. So because of this, like my set was like a little more sexual, which, to be honest, I enjoy. I like joking about that stuff. It's like it's for me, it's like doing the hits,
I asked last night if father and daughter were boning. I didn't realize. I thought it was his girlfriend.
Don't you love that? Like you never get so like good at stand up that you won't make that mistake every once in a while.
It happens to me every once in a while, but when it does, it's just like they're so upset. The room is just so laughing nervously. I think I said, "What are you two doing? Hanging and banging or what?" And they were like, "That's
This
my
is
daughter."
But the dad like secretly loved hearing that. Like
I could be
dads
with this
still
young
like to
girl.
know that they could get somebody like hypothetically an outsider would go, "Oh, okay, I could see them together." And then dad thinks, "Yeah, I could get somebody my daughter's age," which is like fucking gross, but like dudes
Yeah.
love that shit.
People mistake me and my dad for like lovers all the time.
Ew.
In public, I swear to God. Yeah, I have a joke about it. There was a man who sat down next to us on the airplane. We were flying back from Paris, which is highly romantic. And it was just me and my dad. And the guy goes, "Oh man, your wife got the last overhead bin." And it's so weird because my dad is so awkward. He's just like, "Oh yeah, sorry." So now we had to pretend to be husband and wife for 8 hours. Like, what are you supposed to do? I'm like, "Tom, what are you doing?"
His name is Tom.
Tom Thompson. I know.
Tom Thompson.
Isn't he weird?
Your grandparents are trolling.
Yeah, for real.
My grandma's just a drunk. That's all.
I got the feeling that one of these couples, like I'm actually very grateful I had something to come back to the hotel to do, because when I'm around the fans, I just feel like I owe them as much time as possible, and I owe them all pictures and hugs and chats, because it's like, I feel like none of us would be here if it weren't for our fans, and I'm so grateful, and like I'll go and hang out and do drinks, and like I was happy I had this to come do, because I normally would hang with everybody. There was a couple that I think was like actually there were two couples giving me the side eye. Yeah, they were lurking. They were lurking with a purpose.
What? They're your enemies, not your fans.
They're maybe trying to do a private after party, I think.
You make it sound like the Discovery Channel. Like they're prowling, they're stalking the prey.
They were circling me, licking their lips.
Licking their lips.
Growling.
That's so funny.
Waiting for a weak moment. Yeah.
Licking their lips.
And it's always like, it's always people that you're like, all right, no. Like I would guest star. It's never anybody that you would pick out for yourself.
Well, you always have to be the guest star. You can't be the girlfriend.
Yeah.
You've done it many times.
Oh my God. That is, there's nothing more stressful than being the girlfriend in the threesome. That is the most stressful position. I've said this so many times. She is the linchpin. It is not happening without her. Her happiness is paramount. That's why it's like, if you are guest starring, you better make sure you are like, I'm not gonna say kiss her ass, but like really try to get along with her almost at like a friend level. Because
you gotta like be nicer to her, and you gotta go down on her. You gotta
she's gotta get like 70% of your attention.
It's true. The one time there was one, I've done it like 3 times where the chick started crying.
Yes. One of my girls started crying. She was in the bathroom with the door shut, and then the guy I'm like, no, you are not putting the moves on me while your girlfriend is crying. Wife was crying in the bathroom. I was like, no.
The girl went downstairs and cried on the couch. Yeah, the girl went downstairs and cried on the couch, and I let the guy fuck me anyway.
No, such dishonor.
It was so bad.
This is I think, okay, so in my opinion, if a guy suggested a threesome, I would think that's cringe, because it means that he doesn't care about me. Like, why would you just want to give me away or like share our intimacy? It makes me feel not cared for. Like, imagine if a guy was never jealous of you. Like, he's never jealous, like, oh, a guy's looking, like, just a little bit, not a psychotic amount, but just like a healthy amount. It would make you feel like he doesn't give a shit.
A healthy amount is crucial. Right.
I have never been with a person that wasn't wildly and incredibly jealous ever. Just
that's
jealous.
Nice.
Like if I pay attention to a dog for too long, I think my man would be like, "What do you like that dog or something?" Like, what? It's a dog.
What kind of job does that dog have?
I know.
I think being territorial is like caring. I mean, there's like a point where it's controlling, right? If it's like too psychotic. But
it turns me on a little bit. It's sweet, but then sometimes I'm like, back the fuck off, old man. Like, enough of this, okay? Like, you got to let me live a little bit here. He's nice about me doing shows and supportive of all that. That's good. But just
Keanu, how long have you been with this current boo?
Like 10 months, something like
10
that.
10 months. Oh, so it's still fun. That's good.
Yeah, it's fun. He's old, but it's fun.
How old is old? 15 years older?
He's 18 years older than me. So
okay, yeah. Once you get past 15, you start to have to bust out the back pills. You gotta.
He doesn't look like it though. He's like super muscular and like got really nice like skin. No, but you would never know he was 47. But
that's nice.
You only know because he watches like cable news in the morning.
Okay.
And like does stretches. And like drinks a lot of vitamin, like Emergency.
That's good. Like you only can tell his age when he starts saying kids these days.
It's true.
Oh, Nesquick says can't stay long, so have a great night, ladies. P.S. Brittany, on your dating tweet earlier, I think the term you're looking for is selection bias.
Ooh. Oh, there's a term for it?
What was your dating tweet?
Oh, it was basically that because I noticed among my female friend group, they're all kind of like me. They just want they want to get married, they want long-term relationships, committal things between someone who's very loyal, things like that. And I'm seeing a lot of frustration in general with women too. Like you'll scroll through TikTok and you just constantly see women complaining about men and like that dating sucks. And it's not that men suck, right? Or even that like women suck. It's just that inherently the dating pool is always going to suck because it's always the same people who are non-committal or can't stay in relationships that are going to make up the majority of it. It's always going to be the people like shitty attachment styles and manipulative and sociopaths. And the thing is, it's like women are like, oh yeah, like all men will do is like use you, and that's why you should do this and that. But it's like, think about it. What kind of guy does it take for someone to know, like a woman or whoever, a woman is in this example, wants a long-term relationship, right? And then they knowingly go into that to have sex with them and then like pump and dump. That's sociopathic. Like that's not normal. That's like mental illness to like manipulate
Make
use
signals.
like that. Yeah, and then dump them and like ghost them. Like, imagine that. And you can really put it into perspective when you switch the roles, right? Like women typically, if they had a guy that they were into that's like hot and they like the personality, if the guy had sex with them, let's say it was even early on, like date 2 or 3 or something like that, right? Do you think the woman would be like, ew, I'm ghosting you? That's psychotic. You don't just go around using people like that, especially knowing that that's not what they want.
Yeah, it's like a non-committal guy hits differently than a non-committal girl, but like you could say that it hurts just as bad. Like a girl ghosting a guy hurts just as much as a guy like ghosting a girl. It sucks. It's like, and it's happened to everybody where you're like, damn, I thought we were hitting it off, and then the person dips out. You're like, fuck, I guess I was into them more than they were into me, and then you feel stupid. But it literally happens to everybody.
A man moved
Well, yeah,
here.
but I think I'm just saying it doesn't matter what their gender is. Like if somebody, a person, goes and after a person they know is into long-term relationships, is committal, and then they manipulate them, lead them on so that they can just use them and dump them, like have sex with them. I'm saying that's psychotic either way, either gender. Just from my perspective, I'm seeing other women deal with the situation because my friends are mostly women.
I've had a lot of slam pieces, but I always tell them, if you're my slam piece, you're not like, but they never seem to understand that. A kid, he was like, I sort of was boning him when I was in college, and I said, I'm moving to New York, and he's like, oh,
And
I'll
by
move there
kid,
too.
of course you mean a grown man.
A grown man. We were in our 20s. But he said, oh, I'll move there too. And I think he meant like, I'm going to move there with you. He moved here with me. I wouldn't let him stay with me. And I said, no, you got to find your own apartment. Like, what are you doing? And then after 10 days, I realized I ghosted him because I just wanted to hang out with my friends. And I called him and I was like, where are you? He had moved back to South Carolina. But I thought I was honest. If you can't put it in your head, if you just want, I'm not just playing hard to get. I told you, I thought this is not going to be like a serious thing.
Yeah.
So you have to believe it if somebody says that straight to your face. Not all women are just like, oh, she's saying no, but she really means yes. You know, like, no, I really.
Keanu, have you ever gotten attached to one of your slam pieces? Like developed more feelings than you were planning?
I tried to keep this old man a slam piece, but we were just like, we're in love, so it's fine.
That's so cute.
Yeah, that was nice.
That sounds like the perfect Valentine's Day card. Like, I tried to keep you a slam piece, but you wouldn't let me go.
It's true. So yeah, I guess that does happen. It happens every once in a while. I guess everybody starts off as a slam piece. I've never been in a relationship where We just didn't like meet and bone, and then eventually
Frank
we
refused
both
to put me in slam piece territory, and I wanted to. I wanted to bone immediately. I wanted to bone immediately, if not sooner, and he was not having it. He made me
That's 'cause
wait.
You're like
I
a
was like,
classy ass badass.
I fucking hated
bitch.
that shit. I was like, what?
Oh.
Waiting? I think I
For
had to wait a
what?
month. You made me wait like a
That's cute.
month.
That's good.
Yeah, I was like, and then it only made me want him more. I was like, God damn it.
God, a
I
month.
wait for no man. Yeah.
That's
But-
funny.
It was good. It was sweet. I was like, oh God, is this you know that meme of the guy with the butterfly? And I was like, is this romance? Shat Ogans. Rally show was great. Don't know how that guy got 25 pounds of muscle. Pretty sure I gained that in fat and more during lockdowns. Also, didn't realize you're almost as short as Malice, meaning Michael Malice. Thank you, Shogans. Yeah, there was a guy in the audience who I asked people what they accomplished over lockdown, and the correct answer is nothing. But this one goes like, I gained 25 pounds of muscle, and we're like, what the fuck? He got jacked.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
That sounds horrible.
yeah. Oh, Hickson in the chat. Hickson has never been ghosted. Did you know that, Brittany? Never.
Whoa.
However, those that I suspected that would are now ghosts. Just kidding. Ha,
Whoa.
ha, ha.
Oh, he's gonna murder women.
That's cryptic.
Yay.
That's cryptic as fuck.
No, here's what you gotta do. Okay, this is what I did once because there's this guy, and it wasn't gonna work out anyway because like at the end of so the date went really good. It was this tall redhead guy, and he was cute. He was 100% my type, but he was like
You would
objectively
date a
like.
ginger?
Yeah, my first boyfriend was actually ginger, but they're not my preference. It was just like he was like objectively attractive, and I was like, okay, I'll entertain it. Like, and so it went well, but then in the middle of the date, he had a panic attack, and then we got past that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm
Why
not
do you have a panic
intimidating. I
attack?
don't know. I don't know. Just imagine a 6'4", like Chad Thundercock, like the jawline, everything, having a fucking panic attack. It was just
Oh
like
my god.
No, I
in the
don't
middle
want
of
to
the
picture that.
street. Middle.
That sounds bad.
I felt bad for him, so I was trying to like, "Are you okay?" 'Cause he was
Why
like, "Oh,
was
maybe it's
Dogecoin
allergies."
tanking? Is that why he had a meltdown?
It was out of nowhere. We were just walking in the park. And so later on the day, it was like salvaged somewhat. Like we had dinner and it was normal. And then we like calmed down. And then I brought up like porn, like that I'm against porn, and we talked about it. He was like, at the end of the day, I'll try not to watch for weeks till it goes. And then we hugged goodbye. And then like he never spoke to me again. I'm like, you have the audacity to ghost me after you had a panic attack in the middle of the street. Okay. So here's what I did. My friends, they told me like, here's how you get him. I had my male friend tell me this, like bait him into responding and then like be like, haha, that's crazy. Anyway, why haven't you asked me out on another date? And then like he responded, oh, I've been busy. And then I ghosted him. So I would not sit there and be
Ooh,
ghosted.
a taste
I'd
of
be
his
the-
own
He was
medicine.
the one that was ghosted.
I'm very good at ghosting people. Like during the initial
Revenge.
dating time, I am so good at not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I'm too.
But then like once I get feelings, like I could turn
I don't
into a
owe you a
psycho.
fuck.
One time, this guy ghosted me. I
Oh,
was
you don't
super
tell-
into him, and then he ghosted me because he died.
Oh no, he literally ghosted
No,
you.
he literally died. It was so
He-
sad. I met
He
him.
turned into a ghost.
Yeah,
A
he went to
textbook ghost.
New York, and he was supposed to come back, but then he relapsed on heroin, and he never came back.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Hold
And then
on,
I tried to like, I thought it would be smart to go do stand up about it that night, and then I did it, but then I started crying on stage, and then everybody in the audience got really sad, and they started crying, or like they just looked so sad for me, and I ran off of stage and had my own little mini panic attack. But I learned a valuable lesson. It was like, you can make people laugh and cry, Lila. So let's just make them laugh, not cry.
Hold
It
on.
was
So you were
sad.
dating a person and they did heroin once, and you were like,
Well, no,
let's just wait
it
and
was
see what
just
happens.
a guy that I was just like, we went on a date. It was a really awesome date. And we were just like texting and FaceTiming all the time. And then all of a sudden he went to New York, and then he stopped responding to my calls. And I was like, okay, he'll just come back and like we'll figure it out. But then he never came back from New York because he relapsed on heroin and just died.
You never knew him to be on heroin.
No, I knew he was like sober. I didn't know that he and he had like a lot of time.
You knew he dabbled.
Yeah, but he had like 6 months of sobriety, and I was like, oh, this, you know.
He was on his way. Yeah.
He was doing great, and then it was just
damn, that really sucks.
It was so sad. Yeah.
Wow. I was doing crowd work, and there was a guy with an empty seat next to him. I'm like, oh, what happened? He's like, oh, my girlfriend was supposed to come. I was like, uh-oh, you guys not doing well? So like I built up this whole scenario where this guy and his girlfriend weren't doing well, and their relationship was on the rocks. And he's just like laughing along with it. I'm like, oh, how long have you been dating? Oh shit, I guess she's checking out on you. Whatever, all these jokes. He's sitting there with his mouth shut. After the show, he goes, my girlfriend's mom is dying of cancer, and that's why she couldn't come to the show. I'm like, why didn't you say that? That would have been so funny. That would have made me look like an asshole. Everyone would have laughed. I get to be like, so your girlfriend's not here because her mom is dying. Oh wow, now I look like a dick. But he was just trying to be kind, and I was like, oh man, no, you got to be honest. I'm obsessed with these Quest peanut butter cups. 2 carbs.
Those look good.
They really taste good.
Butter.
They taste real, like almost like real candy. They didn't have any food at the show tonight. I had some old popcorn.
Because you were in a movie theater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And 2 of the guys walked me to my car.
Aw.
I was like, that's chivalrous as fuck. And I was like, stop it. I'm not at that level. And they're like, you never know.
That's very sweet.
One guy was like 7 feet tall.
What?
Yeah, it was too much.
An actual giant.
I was like, that's just greedy. Well, you got to spread that around. Oh my goodness. Valiant Renegade. Have a wonderful evening, ladies. Yes, there are indeed still real men in the world. It is incumbent upon real women to steer the younger generations of men back to manhood. Society won't. 2 teenage daughters and an 11-year-old son. We need real women. That feels like a lot of pressure.
Responsibility sounds like a man thing.
How am I going to steer the youth back? Although there was a virgin in my show last night in Savannah. I said, don't just give it away to anybody. I'm like, I know you're 20 years old and you're too old to be a virgin, but if you're hanging on to it for that long, you might as well just like give it to somebody you like.
Yeah.
Because I think the more you wait, the more it starts to mean. And the younger you are, you're like, I'll have more people. Gary, just got home from the show. It was awesome. Thanks for the t-shirt and selfie. I wanted to stay to chat, but the fetish engineers were swarming and I got scared. Girl, that makes 2 of us. Yeah. They were swarming.
That's so funny.
There was a lot of fetish people and a lot of software engineers.
I think they did want to take you home. I think the couples did want to take you home.
One girl kept winking at me. Like every other sentence, she was winking at me. And I was noticing her winks were not for like, they weren't for an exclamation. They weren't for impact. They were just random winks. And I was like, oh God.
That's so funny.
But I was flattered, especially when a girl hits on me. That's very flattering. And I would rather that than the guy hit on me.
It's very flattering. It's nice.
Yeah. It means more when a girl finds you attractive. I don't know why that is.
I think because, I think girls just like know like the work it takes and like the time and effort you put in on your hair, your outfits. They just get it.
Like sometimes guys will hit on anything, but a girl is like notices. My God, am I becoming a lesbian? Well, good night, everyone. Boosie Smalls, out and proud. So to be clear, Is Brittany saying that she's never gone out and pulled a one-nighter? She's never been demotivated to hook up with a stranger? Really?
I think that's really weird. Like, you're telling me it's the first time you meet someone. Like, literally, I just meet them. I can barely keep eye contact with them when I just meet them if they're hot. Like, you think I'm gonna fuck them? Like, the very first time I meet them, that's too. Like, even kissing on the first time is like a lot. Like, I have to be talking to them a while. Like, in terms of like kissing first time I meet them, like in real life, that's only happened one time. And it was because I had been talking to them for some weeks before that. And they were just going for it. And I was like, well, I don't want it to be awkward. So.
Okay. I wonder if like, almost like there's a fork in the road that happens. And you're like, wow. You either wait on the physical stuff and you really want to get to know them. And then it makes you want to wait even more. Or you're like, fuck, I'm vibing with this person chemistry wise. Like, I don't even really care if I get to know them. Like, I just really want to fuck. It's almost like, but I feel like if you do the one night stand, then it becomes harder to bond with them on an intimate level. Like, then that feels like the sex. Like the getting to know them feels like the taboo, scandalous part. You're like, oh, you want me to meet your parents? Oh God, let's calm down, you know? Not so fast. But yeah, intimacy used to be scary for me. Patrick T, did Jay get you to go to amusement park? All right, well, no spoilers, but there might be something like that happening this week.
Oh, I have a question. So I ran a Twitter poll in regard to intimacy. I ran a Twitter poll. And the reason I ran it is because it came up when I was talking to Lila about eye contact during intimacy. So I was like, huh. So I ran a Twitter poll and 3,000 people voted. And the question was, do you make eye contact when you have sex? And 80% of people voted yes, and 20% voted no.
Okay. That seems normal.
Which one? Like having eye contact during sex or the result?
Yeah, I would say I was expecting 70-30, but maybe you attract like a more traditional guy, which is why it turned out 80-20.
Okay, I'm just gonna say I think eye contact during sex is uncomfortable.
Of course,
and that's why I came up with Lila. Lila was like, huh. And I was like, wait, that's not normal. And then I felt further embarrassed by the Twitter poll results because it just implied I'm autistic.
Oh. So what about sometimes? I don't know what that's in reference to. Is that? I didn't put that. I think Frank put that up there.
I put it up. It's in reference to eye contact.
Okay.
Sometimes eye contact is what he's asking.
I feel like it's like I don't know. I feel like you should be concentrating on what's happening instead of like trying to hold eye contact like I'm at a job interview. I don't know.
Well, aren't you at a job interview in a sense?
I don't. You're doing a job, but like I don't know. It's like why are you looking at, like do you? It's weird. Imagine you're like making weird something during sex and they're just like looking at your face. That's the part that makes me cringe. I don't like
eye
that.
contact makes it really turns things because it makes it so deliberate. Like it goes from like we're having sex to like I'm fucking you. Like that's what eye contact does.
See that makes me cringe though. Like I don't want to give that energy off to a guy like, listen, bitch, I'm fucking you. Like that's just like
whoever's on top should be trying to give the eye contact, should be trying to connect because you're in the fucking dominant, you're in the driver's seat. And then whoever's on the bottom is just like, no, stop. No, help. You're my teacher. Ruben! Chrissy, thanks for the wonderful show tonight in Tampa. And now the SimpCast. Keep up the amazing work. Brittany, love your first appearance on FNT. All you ladies are 100% based women. Look forward to seeing you all. Good to see you, Ruben.
Thanks.
Ruben. It's nice to meet people IRL. Hickson, it's hard to have sex with your eyes open because it's more difficult to imagine the person you really want to be with. Ha 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 ha. Damn. Sometimes when I avert eye contact, it's because I'm trying to come so hard. Like I am trying so hard to focus on the feeling.
That's what I mean.
It's almost like I'm trying to will it to happen.
Why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, shouldn't you be concentrating on that instead of like, it feels distracting. Like, I have to look into their eyes. Like, I have all these other times I could just look in their eyes.
Is it because? Okay, interesting. Keanu, this was a great place for you to jump in. Okay, do you feel like eye contact? That's the thing. Is like, could eye contact during sex keep you from coming? Because sometimes if I'm not having eye contact, it's because I'm imagining a certain scenario in my head that I'm trying to like come from. That's not just like missionary sex, obviously. Well, how do you feel about eye contact?
I like it. Well, no. I have to be if you're a slam piece, don't fucking look at me. Bend me over. I don't want to see your face at all. But if I love you, then eye contact. Yeah. My boyfriend, like, to make him come, you have to kiss him passionately, which is the gayest shit I've ever heard.
What is he, a girl? That's so cute.
It's so gay. I'm kidding.
That's really sweet. That's really sweet.
Or I have to pretend I'm asleep.
Thank God it's that and not like something real weird that you have to keep doing.
No, there are weird shit. He's got the smoking fetish or the sleeping
Right, he wants you to smoke.
Or sleep. So really, it just
have to be wait, you have to be asleep or pretending to be asleep?
Pretend to be asleep. Or look at it's like a 3-act fucking play. I mean, there's so much that goes on.
That's what's great about older guys. Their kinks are like very involved. Their kinks are like a one-man show. Like you have to literally, yeah.
It's a whole deal. A lot of acting involved.
There is.
Yeah. Stuff, all weird.
Oh no, she lagged out.
Oh no, am I lagging?
No. She is.
Keanu Reeves is lagging. Boosie Smalls, out and proud. What if Gates McFadden needed Brittany to hook up with her for a one-night stand in order to save the space-time continuum from the Kardashians?
So like the Kardashians no longer exist if I have a one-night stand.
That's worth it.
They did ruin a whole generation of women. I don't know. How attractive is the Gates McFadden guy? Be like a service.
Yeah, I would say that's worth it. Lord James just left her show. Was really not expecting Chrissy to be so short. Wow. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah, I don't expect everyone to be so tall. Maybe you're too tall. As men get older, we don't call them kinks. They're more like emergency airline checklists. Ha 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 ha. Sigh. Now, is that an age thing or is that indicative of how much porn somebody watches? Like, I had an ex. It took a lot of weird shit for him to come, but I think that's because he watched a lot of porn.
What was the weirdest thing?
Oh boy, buckle up, Lila. Okay, so he had a kind of a mommy fetish. Like he would kind of like turn into a baby, kind of. And of course, they never serve this up to you right out the gate. Like you have to be with them months, and then you're like, okay, I love this person. I'll do whatever weird shit you want, and then you're like, oh god, I'm really doing this.
He literally sort of mommy milkies.
He would regress into like a baby-like state, and he would be like kind of pretending to be like a baby, kind of like with me, but then he would be like a baby, and then he was really into his nipples, like too much attention, like more attention even than like a chick would like obsessive amounts. And that would like get him to come. Like, and it was so much to the point where like his kink was so much work, it was distracting. And it was like it took me out of it. I felt like a social worker. I was like, all right, I'm performing a service. This is community service. I just, you know what I mean? It's not about me anymore, clearly. So yeah, it was like a lot of hard work. Kayla's here. Oh my God.
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
What a pleasant surprise.
Okay, good. Hello.
Kayla, you're the first woman in space ever to be on the SimpCast.
I know. Yeah, I tried to have a little setup this time.
Are you you're in the middle of Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin? How's it going?
Exactly. It's going good. How are y'all?
Wow.
We were talking about eye contact during sex and kinks.
Oh, right. Kayla, yes. How do you feel about eye contact during sex?
Oh, I don't think I'm a big fan of it. Yeah.
Okay,
kind of weird.
I knew it.
It can be quite intimate.
Yeah.
Kayla is a wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Hell yeah. Bend her over. Get it in there.
Yeah, eye contact from the wrong person can feel like a real invasion.
It can feel like,
it depends on the
you're
person.
gonna murder me and you are Dexter and there's plastic in your closet for when you cut me up. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eye contact from the wrong person can be like, what else have you got planned? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about, little buddy? What's going on back there?
What are we doing after this?
Yeah, what? I have a feeling I'm not going to just get an Uber and go home.
I don't think I'll ever see home again.
Not to be too vulgar, but have you guys ever been intimate with someone and then they were like making weird noises? Like not normal male grunting noises, but it's like higher pitch.
Like whimpering?
It's like too high pitched to the point where it's like,
Yes, my ex who likes the baby shit would be like,
Oh, no.
yeah. He'd be like, ugh, it was too much. It was distracting.
So gross. No.
I was like, you know what? I'll do it, but I'd be lying if I said I respected him less. I was just like, ugh.
someone said like a turtle. That is what it sounds like.
No, I've never.
I just was like, now I feel like a sex worker instead of like an equal to this person.
Like, why are you that comfortable with me? Shut your mouth. Like, it's so gross.
It makes me feel like you're having sex with a woman, and that's happened to me before. I was like,
oh no.
And you don't expect it out of like, these certain type of men, especially the way they present, and then they're making these feminine noises. And it's not like, oh, I'm sitting here being judgmental, like, oh, it needs to be as deep as possible, but like it was like really feminine to the point where
I'll be judgmental for you. It needs to be manlier. Deepen your voice. Work on it. That's not, yeah. I'm judging. No bueno.
We're judging.
Yeah.
Ruby Smalls, did Brittany borrow Anna's cam for this stream?
We're all redistributing the internet. It's like everyone's disconnecting and reconnecting. We're just passing it around.
I just moved onto my cell phone so that I don't know what the fuck was going on my laptop.
Wow, yours looks good, Keanu, for a cell phone.
Well, we had some technical issues, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Kayla, have you ever been with someone where you feel like they had, like it took them, I don't know, they had a sexual need that was like a little bit much for you?
Not really. I'm kind of just down for whatever. So.
Yeah. That's Scorpio. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we both are.
Yeah.
And Keanu.
That's me. When's your birthday?
Mine's November 14th.
Mine's the 13th. Oh shit.
Mine's the 11th.
Yes. We need to have a spooky birthday party. My boyfriend's is also the 13th, so that's a
whoa, 2 Scorpios.
Nice.
Damn.
That means I was born on his 18th birthday.
Oh my God.
Isn't that creepy?
No.
I'm on the
Wow,
14th too, but I'm in July.
Oh my God, there's a lot
Aw.
of cosmic connectivity going on here.
A lot of water signs, and then Brittany is an Aquarius.
February 12th.
R. James, think Obama was in on Joe/Hunter scandal? Yes, obviously. He never left. He involved.
He was the one taking the photos. He was the photographer.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, he was the one to be like, oh yeah, try it again with your crack pipe, Hunter. Boosie Small, seriously, where's Chrissy? Did she run out of TP? I'm right here. K-Max, for the SimCast, do you drink water like Chrissy? Is it better to sip the drink or drop the liquid down your mouth hole? What is the proper water or liquid drinking technique? This is horrible. There were people hanging out after my show being like, let's see you drink water, Chrissy, huh? Let's see it. Let's show everybody else how raw. So I'm standing there in front of 20 people drinking water, and they're all laughing at me. And then I
You
have,
do
like,
it
3
weird.
and then I drink water wrong.
You like,
I had
you
3
like
people that were
hold
like,
it
what's
above-
wrong with it? And everybody else was like, whoa, you need to see somebody about that.
You like hold it above your mouth and like pour it in.
All right. I'm not gonna try not to get in my head about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a solo layout for this. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm subjecting myself to this. All right, without too much overthinking.
This is gonna be hot.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Do it in the
Just a
bed.
day. Just having water.
Oh. Is this? Oh. It is
Yeah.
a little aggressive.
It's aggressive.
Like if I took
What
my
if I did
White
it
Claw and
slower?
I-
What if I did it slower? What if I did it slower? Well,
It's odd, but I
something
like
I
it.
have to work on.
You
Yeah.
drink it with purpose.
That'll be my 2020.
We're not getting the full experience because it keeps skipping
Don't have time to fuck
frames.
around. Oh no.
Should like pluck your camera, hit it a few
Well.
times like an old TV. Beat it till it works.
Uh-oh. Keanu's frozen.
I am
Am I
frozen.
frozen?
Again?
Is everyone frozen?
No, she's not frozen. You're frozen, Chrissy.
Keanu, you're frozen for
You're
me
frost.
while you're drinking a White Claw.
Awesome. That's like the picture in everyone's mind. Go to Hilton. Okay, no.
Okay, now you're back.
Should I put on
Oh,
Wi-Fi?
no.
No.
You gotta go Hilton, Chrissy. The premium internet here is so much better. Well, excuse me.
See if
Nice
I do.
pixel art portrait of Venti. Who made it? Huh?
It's an NFT. Who wants to buy it?
What happened to using the side of the stall door?
I put on Wi-Fi. Maybe, is
do
that
you
better?
Thank you, Benjamin Reinhardt. Epstein's ghost is back. You looked great, Mayor, in your video. The most handsome man on the internet, drunk 3PO. Cheers to you, the beautiful ladies in the chat.
Oh.
Thanks, Epstein's ghost. Thanks, Epstein's ghost. John Thomas. Carry a sharp, pointy thing if there is no TP. Use the undies. Oh,
Sharp, pointy thing for what?
You know what? Then I might as well just keep a bad pair of undies on me, just in case. Benjamin Reinhardt just came from the show. It was funny, but I was too shy to say hey afterwards. Oh, I lingered for a little bit, but when the group photo came out, I dipped. Wow. How could you? How could you do that to my group photo?
Did he stay for the water drinking, though? That's the question.
Yeah. No, the water drinking came after the group photo, so he missed that.
Dang. See, that's what happens.
You know what? I'm going to
Big
drink even
risk.
less water now because of this water shaming. And look, I took a Vaga soda to go. I took it to go.
I love a good roadie.
I put a lid on it and I put it in my car.
Hell yeah.
I wish that were me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting camera shame, so
Okay. Oh, Venti.
they don't want to
Don't
see
be
my
camera
pixels.
shamed.
It's fine. You guys don't get pixels then. No NFT can for you. No Obama phone internet for you.
Kayla, what's the update on the man situation in Texas? Give us the 411.
Not much. I met this guy at a bar like 2 weeks ago, and he like bought me and my sister some drinks, so I gave him my number, and then he texted me, but he won't tell me his name. So I'm scared to hang out with him.
What a freak.
Oh God. What if he's married? What if he's married?
Yeah.
Come up with a fake name, you douchebag. What are you talking about?
He said he'll tell me his name after we meet. And I just think it's really weird.
That's so strange.
So no one knows who you're
Does
with.
he feel like he's not interesting enough to keep your attention that he's got to hide his name?
I don't know.
He wants to murder her. That's
yeah. That's what I was telling my friend. That's what she said. She's like, maybe he wants to murder you, and he doesn't want to know. Doesn't want you to know who he is.
Not until after I kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God! Yeah.
So
Don't
that's
tell
the
your
latest.
friends who I am. Oh man,
Yeah,
that sounds bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. So I was like, maybe I should change my number because he knows my name and has my number, and now I feel weird about it.
Is he like hitting you up a lot?
Kind of. Just every now and then. It was like 2 weeks ago. He's texted me like twice trying to hang out, and I don't know. I just feel weird about it.
As you should. You keep feeling weird.
Kayla, you attract the most interesting men.
Oh my God.
The most interesting problems.
Yeah, I really do. I don't know what it is.
What was the worst date you've ever been
I'm
on?
looking for a pen. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, worst
I
first
went on a date a couple of months ago with this guy that I met on Bumble, and he asked me to get a deck of playing cards before I met him because he wanted to show me magic tricks. And yeah, that was really, really weird.
What the
and
fuck?
He literally just talked about himself the whole time and then like did magic tricks.
I'd rather meet up with the no-name guy, to be honest.
Yeah,
than watch
me
your fucking
too.
magic.
Honestly,
Ew.
a magician is such a red flag. I've never met a single magician who is not 100% into themselves. Like magicians are arrogant. They're like constantly performing. Everything's a fucking magic trick to them.
It's like the guy that can play the acoustic guitar. Same deal. Like, we got it. Okay.
Yeah.
He seemed so cool up until like the day we went on the date, and then it was like I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to go anymore. He was so weird.
Put the fucking cards away, please. We're eating.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm about to make your number disappear from my phone.
Yeah.
Was that for a trick?
And yeah, I did.
That's funny.
It's called a block.
I learned something from TikTok for those scenarios, and I've utilized this trick ever since I learned about it. With people like that, like magician guy, you don't save their name into your phone until they've proven that they're a name worth saving. And that's what I do now. I don't save men's names unless I take them seriously.
That's funny. I actually didn't save his name.
Do you save like a code name?
No, it was just his number. And because I just had a feeling that he was going to be weird.
I only give people my Instagram.
You meet people through Instagram?
I only give people I won't give anybody my phone number. Only my Instagram, and you could talk to me that way. And then if we bone and I like you, then you can have my number. That's my system.
You'll bone someone, like Keanu, without their number?
Yeah, I don't want them to have my phone number. Also, if you're gonna want to
you'll
date
bone
me,
them, but
you're
the
gonna
phone
have to
number
look
is too
at my
personal.
Instagram. No, yeah, I'll bone you. Sure. You're gonna have to you can look at my Instagram. You can go to my link tree. Oh, she has an OnlyFans. I'm out, or I could deal with this.
Go to LinkedIn.
And yeah, right. You could see the whole thing, or subscribe. I don't know. I
Bless
tell
you.
people, I give people the Instagram because it's like a picture of who I am. So there's no surprises. It's like, oh, okay, she's a comic and she shows pictures of her butt. I mean, and if you're a good dude, then you might take me on a date, or if you understand me. If not, then you won't talk to me. Right?
Yeah.
So we don't really
It's
have
called
to
being
get to know each other.
multi-talented. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Boosty Smalls. Chrissy, I believe the joke is that you drink water like you're swallowing a giant load. Don't let any of it dribble down your chin. I don't. Because I'm thorough.
Can we have Frank in here to verify?
He's at home. Yeah. All right. He might be checked out right now. Oh, he just texted me. Guys, I'm sure you've all heard of someone that you know that's made a lot of money from crypto. And did you know, you're probably sitting there thinking, that could never be me. But guess what? It can be you. Go to copymycrypto.com and you got, all right, now I've had a little bit of a drink. You can copy the crypto of James McMahon. He has a channel that has been heavily censored on YouTube because you know how YouTube works. But despite all the censorship, it's got like 1 million views, 15,000 subscribers. And this guy is just like, he's like a big brother who knows what he's talking about when it comes to crypto. You don't have to know shit. You don't have to know shit. You don't have to read a book. You don't have to pretend to be interested. You don't have to be like, oh, crypto, how interesting. No, fuck all that. We just want to make that money. We want to get that coin and quickly. Go to copymycrypto.com/Mayr, MAYR, and just for $1, that's a special rate for Chrissie Mayr people. Just for $1 one tiny little dollar, just for the price of a cup of coffee from 7-Eleven, you can join copymycrypto.com and follow James's picks. Did you know that he's retired people in their 20s and 30s? That means they could stop working because they made so much in crypto. He's had like 26 different coins that he called that he was like, this is it. You got to pick this coin. One of them was called Phantom. That did really well. I think in the beginning, if you had put like $100 into each one of his original calls, you'd have like $66,000 by now. That's fucking crazy. Why didn't you tell me about this shit years ago? But guess what? You know now. Go to copymycrypto.com/Mayr. You too could be a bajillionaire from crypto.
You actually convinced me.
Check it
I
out.
really do want to do that.
That might be better than my actual read. Because that's how I feel in my heart. Yeah.
I know. I could tell.
Yeah. Yeah. Copymycrypto.com. Riker says, have you ever thought a guy was so hot you'd drink his bathwater? My ex-girlfriend's mother used to say she drinks Slashes from Guns N' Roses bathwater. Well, your ex-girlfriend's mother was mentally ill.
Yeah. Why is your mom
That's fucking
saying
weird.
that? It's strange.
Why would a woman drink a man's bathwater?
Well, I don't think a man should be taking a bath.
No, nobody wants taint water.
I'm just kidding.
Taint
You know,
Water,
that's
Florida
cute.
sounds like a real town.
I'm not gonna be Taint Water, Florida.
Even like, would I
water.
drink Channing Tatum's bathwater? No, I wouldn't. I would not drink Channing Tatum's bathwater.
I
Wouldn't do it.
a lot of requests on OnlyFans for like bath water. Like I don't really have a very nice bathtub, so I don't know how, why would you want such a thing?
It's about the water.
Do they want you to bottle it up and
And think
send
about
it
it.
to
The way
them?
I take baths,
It's gross.
really what they're getting, like, if I were to do that, it's like Epsom salt, bath bombs, bubble bath, maybe a rose petal.
I always pee
Give
in
me
the
all that
bathtub,
shit.
so
What?
I'm kidding.
How could you? No.
I don't. Well, what if I did and I sent it to them?
I could never pee in the bathtub. You're sitting in it.
I know I don't do that.
You're stewing in your own juices.
Can you imagine if I did? Oh God.
Now people are going to start asking
I
for
would
that.
not be shocked.
No, I probably would like it.
Mhm. Pee water.
I sent one pair of
They would. They
panties
drink it.
on OnlyFans, and I just felt because I had to go to the post office and when I lived in Harlem. I
Did you have to
asked
put it in a
for
mailing envelope?
Yeah, I had to ask the lady for a scissors. I didn't want him to see the tag that they were from H&M. So I had to cut the tag out. Like,
Wait, why couldn't they be from H&M?
I thought maybe it would be hotter if they were like more expensive underwear. They were like $3 underwear from H&M. I was so disgusted with myself. I hope he enjoyed it. Like, but I just can't do it again. She's like watching me cut.
You could argue that the cheaper underwear is actually hotter.
Cheaper, yeah. Like she's a
like you're so
ratchet
ashamed.
ass hoe.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he didn't say
Yeah.
anything after I said that. So I don't know. Maybe they weren't worn.
How
enough,
long did you
but
wear the underwear for before you sent it?
I never wear underwear, so like I had to wear them for like I probably wore them for like I don't know 3 hours, and then so probably they weren't good enough. I don't know. So it was in the beginning. It was in the very beginning, and I had to learn like what I'll do and not do on there.
Yeah,
That's
they probably
not-
weren't marinating for long enough.
It's true. So
We're not. Whoa! We're not gonna just gloss over her saying she doesn't wear underwear. How does that work? Like, you have to wash your pants every day.
Yeah,
Like your
I do
jeans?
wash them a lot. That is annoying, but like I just hate underwear. Or I'll wear a thong, but like not too much, not too much. And if I'm like in a skirt, I like to like feel the breeze.
But what if you sit
When
down
I
in a chair? Like, do you
Wow.
like leave a mark or?
I'm not
That just
like
generated
not,
about
like,
50
soaking
boners.
wet all day. Like really, it's not like that short of a skirt either. And it's not
Dripping.
on my period. I'll wear like underwear,
Huh.
but no, I don't typically wear underwear with pants. But yeah, you
Oh,
got to
good,
wash
you're
your
not free
pants more
bleeding.
often. I'm free bleeding.
But like if you're wearing jeans, isn't that kind of harsh, like rubbing against you a little bit?
No, it doesn't bother me at all. It's so weird. My mom never wore underwear
Hmm.
either. I don't know. And I learned it from her. And then, but yeah, you do have
It
to
runs
wash
in
your
the
pants
family.
a lot.
My grandmother never wear underwear, and her grandmother before her.
Or returning?
She
Probably
came
more
to this
trash
country
than
with
you.
one pair of underwear from the old country. She made it last. Wow.
I don't know. Isn't it uncomfortable to wear? Do y'all wear thongs? Do you wear like boy
Thongs.
shorts?
Oh yeah.
Thongs. Yeah. That's
I
the
have
only
some cute boy
acceptable kind.
shorts. Yeah. Unless
Boy
it's like a
shorts.
cute and it matches a bra, then I'll get like a brief or if
Yeah.
it's like particularly cute. But I like something that like cuts your ass cheeks in half.
I like that too.
Cut him. Booty cutters. John Cruchy. Kinks the band. Nice hat. Redhead. If Britt wants to do that sexy whisper bit from F&T, I'm here for it.
No, he's gonna have a panic attack.
Ooh. Crash Mondo. So I had the opposite happen to me. My ex-fiance and I walked into a liquor store and the cashier made a joke about us being father-daughter. Wait.
Oh,
Whoa.
are you that much older than your girlfriend?
Sounds hot. Young Pei Ching. I'm always giving the side eye, but I can't help it. Oh, that's really funny. Damn, that's really fucking funny. It's like a stand-up joke. Torgo the White got to make the Savannah show last night, and it was great. The show was funny. Chrissy was sweet, and there was a surprise drunk 3PO appearance. It was a red letter day. Yeah, it was good to meet you. Canoe sounds like she's dating Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I don't know how I haven't made a joke about that.
You put your underwear in the plastic bag and send it over.
No.
Make sure you wear the underwear for 3 hours.
Take a nap now, sweetie.
Take a nap in your underpants. Make sure you've had the jello pudding with the Kleenex in with the underpants. I miss that guy. Grim Paltak and Chrissy. Now, every time I use the head at Stewart's, I'll wonder if this was the Stewart's. If it's the Stewart's in upstate New York on the way to that ski mountain that's almost at Massachusetts, and yeah, that's the one. Young Pei Chang is no longer my only Asian fan, by the way. There was a guy named Elliot who was Asian who came to the Savannah show. So now I have 2 Asian fans.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Last Monday was National Pie Day. You guys eat any pie? Any favorite pies? Or are you on team cake? I like key lime. And before anyone
Pumpkin pie.
and before anyone says cream.
I like pecan pie, key lime pie, chocolate pie, just no fruit pie.
Oh, chocolate pudding pie with like a fucking disgusting amount of real whipped cream on it.
Oh,
Ready
God,
Whip is
yeah.
fine. I'll never turn away a can of Ready Whip, but the fucking you make it in a bowl, little
Right.
vanilla extract, like
Love a good
fresh
whip it.
ass. I could throw that whole bucket back. Just
I
fresh
know.
whipped cream. Fuck yeah. Crumbly little crust. But of course I love the OG coconut cream pie all day, every day. Yeah, chocolate
Ooh.
pudding.
There's something in the South called buttermilk pie. It's like, tastes like pancakes.
Oh,
It's so good.
pancake batter.
It's so good. So good.
Torgo, the white, you should get Rip his nervous drinking mug. He made a nervous drinking mug. That's fucking great. What happened to Ashton? Did she ever come?
Maybe she passed out from her headaches.
I mean, everyone has headaches.
She did post in the Twitter group chat. Guys, I am so sorry. I've been really faint all night and have been a sick mess 7 minutes ago.
Oh no.
So,
Hope you're feeling
Pray
better.
for her.
Rest in peace.
Oh my gosh.
Rest in peace, Ashton Birdie. She
About to
is.
be- I've been dealing with like 5-day long PMS now. It's like taking its sweet ass time. Like, imagine you're just like having all the PMS symptoms. You're bloating, you're cramping, you're like getting migraines. But it's like, it's like the longer it takes to drop, the more you have to deal with those symptoms.
Yes. I want you to feel every piece of that PMS.
I have none of that ever. It's so weird. My only thing is I have one day where it's like light murder scene, crazy, then light. I swear to God.
Are you on birth control?
I have IUD. I have the copper T, but yeah, I have no headaches or anything. I have nothing like that. But this one day, it's actually today, and I had sex today. There was like blood dripping from the ceiling. It was just everywhere.
like The Shining.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like a fucking Tarantino film. You could not believe it. But I said, dude, it's gonna be a mess. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, all right.
That's hot. That's
Yeah,
my guy's a
honestly,
keeper when he doesn't care about that.
Yeah, honestly, if a guy was like, ew, no, I'm not gonna have sex with you. You're like bleeding. Shut up, bitch.
I know. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't mind if you are grossed out by. I'm more grossed out by. I'm like, I have blood on my forehead right now. Like, what is going? It's so bad. We both had to shower after. I'm telling you, you could even fuck me on my period like the 3 days before or the 3 days after. Just this one day, murder day. Like,
yeah, you're not asking him to eat it.
Day. I know. No. Oh my God, murder day. Yeah. It's just the whole sheets thing.
Murder day.
Yeah. He steals towels from the gym just for the specific purpose, so they could be period towels. Yeah.
Damn.
Chrissy, I feel like
It is
one
a
of the first
workout. It's a
couple
workout
times
for your uterine lining.
Oh yeah.
in the beginning of our relationship,
What?
I think I referred to your more bloodier day as like a murder scene. I think I just asked you very respectfully, is it like a murder scene down there or is it a little bit? And you got really mad at me.
You don't get to ask a lady that.
Well, whatever
Just
day
deal
you're
with
talking
it.
about, like the one day that's like,
I don't have a
bad day.
Well, my first day is the most, but it's never really like it's one like okay, and then it trails off.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then it's also like I'm trying to be like modest about it. Like, but unless you were like, fuck it, I'm taking this. I'd be like, okay. But normally I wouldn't like offer it up on a really bad day.
Hmm.
This is awkward.
No, it's not. Not at all. I'm just
Paul
wondering.
Wolfley, a
sense.
Korean gal asked my birthday and compared Eastern and Western star charts and suddenly wanted to have a baby with me. That's hot. Maybe you have a lucky day, lucky birthday.
Oh my
Crash
God.
Mondo, team poor, better than team suck.
Poor.
I don't
For
know
the
what that
water
means.
bottles.
Oh, for water. I thought he meant
Oh,
periods.
right.
Like,
I'm finally into my collection. Hey, Chrissy, you rocked it at the wormhole. It was a birthday well spent and a pleasure meeting you and Drunk 3PL. Oh, nice meeting you, magical, mystical, mystery person. West Britannicus. Hey, girl, SimpCast sure is a pooping good time, ain't it? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Well, shit.
Don Zalug. What about holding hands during sex? Oh, my God. That is so sweet. I can't remember the last time I held a hand during sex.
That's cute.
Be funny if you're
Like
holding
above
just someone
your
else's
head?
hand that's not even involved. Yeah.
Holding your hands
Oh,
how?
like that instead of like down.
Down?
Just holding hands at all.
Oh. Holding hands during sex. You have to hold them above your head.
Yeah.
You don't hold them like me, like what is that? What do you mean? What do you mean? Holding hands like how does he even move?
Maybe if you're like sort of spooning. No. What if you're like front spooning? Then you could hold hands.
If you hold like my hands behind my back, that's hot. That's okay. Like,
You don't tolerate any sweetness, Keanu.
Such a what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm so sad. This man is so sweet though. He really is.
Yeah, it's like, I don't feel loved unless I'm getting beaten within an inch of my life.
Honestly, it's not far from my last
I feel you.
relationship. So,
Oh
Jesus
God,
Christ, I
Too
know.
soon.
I
Too
know
soon.
this man is really sweet. I shouldn't say he's not, but like, and he says making love. We make love later, which I would normally be repulsed by, but when
I love that.
when he says it, I'm okay because I'm like, oh, it's just because you're from like 1922, I guess. That's
Yeah.
why. So I think it's
That's
cute.
what old people say. Front porch conservative. Good evening, Lady Mayor, and all of your lovely ladies. Thanks for a great show. And Savannah, last night, it was obvious from how well you did that you are a pro. Thank you for chatting with me after the show, and thank you for the candle. Bussy Smalls. What is sex with a magician like? Again, they're all into themselves. I've never met a magician that was like not a selfish douchebag.
It's so
The modest
embarrassing.
magician.
Yeah.
My tricks that great. They're all right.
Yeah, my tricks are okay. E. Macias. My hubs has been lying about whereabouts for months. I finally decided to do a crazy thing. Locate the phone at the Hilton Garden Inn.
Hell yeah, girl.
I don't know what to do, ladies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Obviously,
He took her to a Hilton Garden Inn.
So
my
wait,
God.
hubs, does that mean husband or like just boyfriend?
Yeah, it means husband.
Oh, okay. So if it's your husband, here's what you do. I like everyone sipping. Okay, they have the sipping hand positions, like hand on tin or sipping water to that. Chrissy's like this, or both hands on her face, like genuinely distressed. Okay, here's what you do though. Okay, so if it's your husband, what you want to do is record everything in terms of like get your record straight, like archive that shit, document everything. Contact lawyer, hire private investigator. Like he cheats on you, take his shit. Fuck him. So like document all that shit to have it against him if he's gonna go and ruin your life like that.
But
your
isn't it
marriage.
inevitable anyway? Like, I don't know. It seems like a harsh thing to do for something that's like kind of inevitable.
To cheat?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's inevitable to cheat?
I think it's inevitable.
For
Especially
someone
with
to
married
cheat.
people. Especially with someone you've been with a long time or you're married. I just feel like
you think it's gonna happen?
like it's dudes are dudes,
I
you
think-
know?
Well,
Oh, that's
if that's the
I
case,
think we
yeah. But then
should
if
do
the girl
that.
does it, then she's a lying whore,
Hmm.
So it shouldn't be that
think
way.
it applies both
But
ways.
it's not surprising when
is-
it does happen, I guess.
The thing is, if you just keep saying it's boys being boys, it just excuses behavior. It's like the whole dating pool thing. It's like, no, it's not boys being boys when someone's manipulative they know that you want a long-term relationship, then they manipulate you into having sex and then ghost you. That's sociopathic. That's psychotic. That's mental issues. We need to call it what it is.
I hate the boys will be boys thing. You're not, if you're with me, there's no fucking boys' nights. I'm far more fun than you and all of your old man friends anyway.
Oh,
the
man.
only reason for a fucking boys' night is so you guys can go out and flirt with girls to make sure you still fucking got it. Or else you would want me around. So fuck you and your boys' night. Like, the boys have to be around. Like, unless you guys need to jerk each other off, I don't understand why I can't be there. I'm a lot more fun than you. So please, boys' night. The fucking, oh, well, sometimes there are things men have to do. I'm like, what? Cheat on your women?
Yeah,
No.
that's what they mean.
Exactly. So no.
That's what they have to do.
Single you is dead and boys' night is a lie.
Single you is dead. Oh, fuck, though. But this girl, what is she going to do? God.
Document everything and take everything for him ruining your life. Like, you have to understand, women have a fertile window of like 15 years. So like a man wastes all that and then he cheats on you and ruins the marriage.
What if,
like, he broke his agreement, ruined your life.
What if they've had kids? What if it's like,
yeah, how long have you been married to this man?
If you have kids, it makes it more complex,
like,
because then you have to raise
early?
kids.
Do they have kids? Is she done having kids? Damn.
I mean, what else is he doing
Hilton
at the
Garden
Hilton
Inn.
Garden?
That's where I had my first threesome at Hilton Garden Inn.
Awesome. That's a
Memories.
perfect place for a threesome. The Hilton Garden Inn.
It wasn't fun. It was not fun.
No,
for
it's
me.
never fun.
I think everyone else had fun though. Yeah,
Make
it's never
it
fun if you're the one doing like most of the work. Yeah. Bussy Smalls. Also, why can't a magician bring his own cards?
He
I
said
guess
that he
could.
didn't want me to think he was like cheating. He wanted me to think it was real. That's why he wanted me to bring the cards.
You brought the cards.
Oh,
that
wow. That's commitment to
so
the
you
bit.
wouldn't think it was trick cards. Like,
Yeah.
oh, those are trick cards. So, like, you had to go to a CVS before the date and buy the fucking cards. This is not good.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, Go Fish. Thank you again for signing my hot sauce. Who was your favorite cameo knockoff Walter White? Who was your favorite cameo knockoff Walter White or knockoff Shang-Chi? Oh, man, that's a real toss-up. There were these two fans, and I said that one of them looked like Wish.com Walter White, because he did. And then the Asian guy, Asian Elliot, and this is how I could tell he was a Zoomer, because he said, "Oh, people think I look like Shang-Chi," and I'm like, the fact that you said Shang-Chi over Bruce Lee just shows how young you are.
Oh my God.
Damn, I like them both. I'll go with Walter White. Boosie Smalls. Is this showing up? But okay, what if I have crypto, but I want to throw some of it away on a BS land purchase in Scotland in order to get a plaque? How can we make that happen?
Yeah, it seems like every YouTuber
I don't
is
know.
sponsored by
I guess
them.
watch the quartering. That sounds like one of his sponsors. That was really funny. From push-ups, Leanne would make a good amaranth. Yes, she would.
Yeah, she could do
Am
a
I cutting
cosplay
out
of
at
it.
all, girls?
You're just skipping frames. You're always good.
Fuck. Legion talk. Great show tonight, Chrissy. Appreciate you throwing your mic cord at me. Oh, that was you. You're Brian then. Would definitely love to interview you on my podcast again. There's a catch. Cheers. Maybe. I'll think about it.
How many people were there?
This
The
Boozy
show?
Smalls is chatty. At Side Splitters tonight, 91 tickets were sold.
Whoa.
Nice.
So the room was pretty full. It was actually in like a movie theater, which I'd never performed in. Like there was a screen behind me and everything. So that was pretty neat. Okay. Nesquik. You shouldn't expect a guy. This is for me. You shouldn't expect a guy to inevitably cheat on you. You have to demand respect up front, or you'll never get it at all. Yeah, but you can demand whatever you want. The guy is going to give or not give whatever he wants to give.
Nesquik, weren't you supposed to be busy? Didn't he say at the start of stream that he was gonna hop off and he was gonna be busy?
Yeah, what happened to you being busy? Nesquik, you don't got shit to do. As a thoth. Ladies, do you find coitus disappointing if the guy doesn't hit a certain minimum number of positions? Oh, like 1 to 3 isn't good enough? Because I've been griped out of this before. Okay. No. I don't know how old the people you're fucking are, but like, no. I'll take one good position and I get there over multiple positions.
Yeah.
Like I think multiple positions generally, like that's for the dude. Because you're getting multiple views and it's like,
is that why they do it?
I think so. Well, a guy will switch off because if he's gonna come too quickly in one position, that's why he'll switch to slow it down.
Oh, okay. Because this whole time I thought when that happens, it's because like they're like, okay, this is getting boring. Let's switch it up. Like this doesn't feel good enough.
They're trying to buy themselves time sometimes. No, Chrissy, you never cheat on someone you love. I mean, ideally, that would be great, but I don't know. I'm jaded. Doc Savage, wait, how does she know he's been lying for months? Yeah,
because she's a woman. We naturally know.
West Britannicus, does this super chat make me a certified simp? Yep, it does. You're in. Young Pay, how do you know that guy wasn't me? No, look the same. Oh, Young Pay, are you Elliot? I hope I have 2 Asian fans. I'd be so happy. Crash Mono, men will be as faithful as their options. Yeah, that's what the great Chris Rock said. The higher the status, the more likely you're sharing him. Ooh, that's fucking true.
Sad, but probably true.
Yep, the goatfish.
I think it's projection.
Did you have a Rudy Tootie in Florida? No, we didn't. Rudy Tootie was the drunk ginger guy in Savannah. He was hammered. He wouldn't stop talking despite my
requests.
Roasting him. Yeah. I was nice, and then I just kept calling him a fag. Nothing worked. He kept talking. Lauren Steffens, boys' night is better or worse than girls' night. Oh, that's true. Sometimes girls' night can happen just so girls can flirt. You know, both can be guilty of that.
If women did on their girls' night what you freaks do on your boys' night, would you be okay? He was like, no. I'm like, yeah, see? We're just gonna sit around and talk about our fucking periods and like sewing. I mean, if you want it, you wouldn't like if I did that to you if I were talking to dudes. So it has to be fair.
It depends. Like I've heard about some guys' bachelor parties, and it's so tame. It's like I'm like, how old are you guys? Like I've known some guys at their bachelor parties, like they just went to a winery and they were like, no, we wouldn't dream of having a stripper. Like they were so cute, wholesome.
Don't want them. Like the stripper never wants you. I know the stripper doesn't want you, so like I don't care about that. Go to a strip club if you need to, but also I want to go to the fucking strip club too. Like,
yeah.
Why do you get to yourself?
Yeah, bring us.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Bless you. Eye contact, forehead to forehead. Uh-oh. That's too much. Bussy Smalls. What about holding her hands behind her during sex? Yeah, that's what Keanu said. That's what she likes.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fun. Everyone likes that. Norwegian Kryptonian. Hello, ladies. Chrissy, you should tour Europe. Oh, okay. Should I study abroad as well? Should I go backpacking through France? All of her clothes off. It's only cheating if you get caught.
I question what type of person can do that. I think that goes under the category of like mental issues, because like there have been situations where like I had a fresh breakup And then like I went out with someone like a couple weeks later, like a few weeks later, and it was like, no, this is weird. I can't do anything with this person. It's like too weird. It's like imagine you're still in a relationship and then you like fuck someone else or like are intimate with someone else. That's really strange. I think that comes from a place of mental issues.
I think it is mental. Well, I mean, I have cheated. I am a person that has cheated because I was in a bad relationship I didn't know how to get out of. I thought, if I just do this, because I can't pull myself out of it. And I thought, I'll do this. Maybe it'll make me maybe it'll make me get out, or he'll break up with me or whatever, because I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So that's probably something very mentally ill about me. But, so yeah, I didn't, and I liked it and it was fun and it's sneaky, but it's never worth it. It's terrible. It's not worth the stress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, boys. Elbound says boys' nights are usually drinking and playing video games. Yeah, I think that's possible.
Depends on the guy. See that it depends. Like, so for example, like what Keanu was saying, when she asked him, like, oh, would you want me to go do a girls' night, like how you guys do a boys' night? He said no. That's a teller that what they're doing on the boys' night. So it's a type of guy. If he were the type that's playing video games on the boys' night, and then she asked that, he would have been like, yeah. So
yeah, and this is a group of like 40 to 47-year-old men. So they think like they still have these like old weird ass, like they all like they post like weird shit on Facebook. Like, look at this. I don't know, just weird fake articles or things like that, or like strange things that the way we don't use the internet like that. Like they're kind of behind on the times, I feel like, and sort of narrow-minded and conservative, and like very boys will be boys and women should wear a burqa and shut the fuck up. I'm like, no, I'm not that type of bitch. So sorry. Boys will be boys. I'm like, you're not boys. You're a bunch of old men. Stop it.
If a man gave you an earth-shattering orgasm and you were finishing and he pulled a rabbit out of your butt, would that be Kayla? I can hear myself on your thing.
Can you?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait till she figures her shit out. I'll bring her back. Would that be a deal breaker? If it was really good, probably not. I'd rabbit out of my butt. I would. Well, if I had just come really great, and then if you pulled a rabbit out of my butt, I would probably laugh.
Oh, is this about like the magician?
Yeah.
I was like, the rabbit vibrator doesn't go in your butt. Like
not. Oh, I don't know if it's rabbit vibrator. I think you meant physical, like an animal.
Physical, like a rabbit, like a rabbit out of a hat.
The animal.
Free toilet paper.
That's quick. I finished editing a video early, and I'm attacked for watching and giving good advice, shaking my head. That's quick. We have a love-hate relationship. I feel like it's wrong to go around doxing people. Ooh, what was that about?
What's that? I don't know. Doxing.
Like getting their address or other private information like that, and then posting it publicly to places for people to access maliciously.
Did somebody do that?
I don't know.
They do it all the time to people. Like they'll come to your house, call you, call your family.
Oof.
Person you're dating.
No catch.
Family.
I just appreciate you being the first person I ever interviewed on my channel. As for cheating, I'd rather be celibate than ever cheat on someone I love. I'd never forgive myself. Oh, that's a good man there. Dumb uneasy. One of my friends' at my friend's bachelor party, we played basketball, drank beer, BBQ, and watched American Pie. That's simple. That's wholesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow,
that is wholesome.
Look at all these wholesome men in the chat, giving me faith. Crash Mondo. I think Bussy Smalls is Russell Hall, but he's not fessing up. Lol. Yeah, maybe. Oh. All right. The cool wants to know that everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay.
Yes.
We're all going to make it, bros.
Just like, I don't know. Try to find Jesus and like.
He'll help.
Just know that he's in control and he wants what's best for you.
That's true.
Okay. Puno, my girlfriend ruined my $400 sheets on murder. Whoa. Hold on. There's a straight man in the chat with 400 sheets. $400 sheets.
Right?
on murder day. After that, I was like, we got to get some rules here. What kind of a man has $400
You didn't ruin them. You fucked her. Lay a towel down, dog.
Yeah, it's called you used them. You used the sheets. That sounds fun, though.
You squished the blood out of her.
It's just ungrateful.
It wouldn't have come out
What's
if
your
your penis
number?
didn't go in there.
Did you feel $400 sheets?
There are literally
Yeah,
men that
damn.
cry themselves to sleep and murder people because they can't get laid. And this guy's like, "Ooh, she ruined my $400 sheets when I fucked
Yeah.
her.
Oh, my
Ooh."
sheets. Lucy. What about several rabbits on a string? All right, that doesn't make any sense. You're being weird. Syrup maker. Sorry for not taking a pic with you. Just not a picture taking kind of person. And for the record, I would not do physical therapy on TB12 broken member. Not my specialty. Mine is neuro rehab, not broken member rehab. Okay, this is a guy from the show. I know your name, but I'm not trying to dox you. Yeah, he said he was a physical therapist, and I was like, what if Tom Brady came in with a broken penis and like he only wanted you to work on him? Like you'd have to take one for the team. You'd have, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people would be depending on you. Do it for America. And he said he still wouldn't. He wouldn't like physical therapy Tom Brady's penis back to health. Sounds kind of selfish to me. Andrew Thomas, happy first day of spring. Always sexy ladies. Brittany and Chrissy did a great job in FNT. I always appreciate both of you. Appreciate you, Andrew Thomas. Wow, it doesn't feel like spring. Crash Mono, my ex was only 1 year younger than me. We are in our 30s, though. She looked like she was in her 20s.
My ex was only one, is what I thought I was going to say. Okay.
Oh, no. We're not talking about Hunter Biden.
No, one.
Buzzy Smalls. Ask Keanu the question about that bathroom stall with no TP.
What?
I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hypothetical situation, Keanu. Completely
Sure.
hypothetical, and
Love
just
it.
tell me what you would do. Okay. You're driving up to a rest stop. You have to pee. You have every intention just to pee. You run in. The bathroom is inside the rest stop. It's not like an outside situation. It's inside, but it's very far away from the cashier. It's like all the way in the back corner. You get into the bathroom. It's a one staller, right? Just one stall with the toilet, a sink, a baby changing table. That's it. You sit down, you lock the door, you sit down, you're peeing, and then your body has other plans. And then
Poop comes out.
Stuff is happening that is not just pee. And then you look to get toilet paper, and guess what? There's none. What do you do?
Here's what I would do. Is there a bitch next to me in the stall?
There is no one. It is a one
next to me in
staller.
the stall. I might sit there and wait for maybe 5 minutes. I would give it like 5 minutes, see if anybody else came out. Like, could you hand me some paper
But
towels?
there's no one.
or,
There's
like,
one lock on the door. Like there's nobody else who
locked
can get
door.
in.
Okay, so here's another scenario. Is the roll of the toilet paper made of cardboard?
Nope.
Okay.
No cardboard.
It's not there
It's
anymore.
gone. You checked. It's not there.
Really? Well, because I would just, if that were the case, and I would like try and get as much off with that, I'd see.
There is a sink in the room with you.
I know, but then you go wash it with your like hands. I don't know, and I don't wear underwear, so I'm even like worse off than y'all.
You can't even
I can't even use the
sacrifice your
panties,
underpants.
Like, yeah. What would I do? I'd probably just fucking get up, go out there, and just try and keep my back to the wall if I had any like poop like around, like if I were in like denim.
Wait, you wouldn't pull up your pants? You wouldn't even try
Yeah,
to pull
no. I would pull up my pants, but like, what if poop gets on your pants? And then I would like walk around on the walls like this, so no one could see like my butt, and I could figure out a toilet paper, and then I would like shuffle back in there and then finish the job.
Okay.
Throw the pants away. But that is rough. That's the only thing I can think. I mean, what do I keep in?
Really? Think a little harder. It sounds like you have more options.
What would they be? What would they be?
All right.
Go to the
Here.
sink?
Okay. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to say that there is a sink in the room with you.
Okay. And paper towels next to it.
No, if there were paper
Like
towels, we wouldn't be in this
air
jam.
dries thing.
There is a hand dryer. Yeah.
It's just a hand dryer.
But no
So,
paper
like,
towels, no paper of any kind.
Just wipe your butthole off with like your hand in a shushing of water. And then you blow it dry.
Correct. That's the correct
What's some soap?
answer. I like you said a shushing of water. Like this never happened.
Like a zhuzhing of water.
Someone in
Blow
chat
your
said,
butthole dry. And then go ask for toilet paper. Okay, I'm sorry I skipped a step.
That is the correct answer.
It's like also if there are people around I don't know, I don't really give a fuck.
Exactly. Are you going to involve the whole rest stop into your drama?
Yes.
someone in chat said,
I've had an accident.
they said in chat, call 911.
That's the answer.
I feel like that's something like maybe Anna or like, no, I think that's something Carmaxla would do. Carmaxla would call 911.
God.
Oh
No,
my
yeah, I
God.
didn't handle that well. Did I?
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, yeah, you're right. The zhuzhing of water.
It's okay. Maybe you had the right answer about, you know,
it obviously
like
wasn't 'cause I was
gently pulling your
very-
pants up.
You will go out of the stall with your pants down and squish some water up there and then blow it dry. Okay, fine.
But in doing that, you might, you know what I mean? You might do more damage than you want to your pants.
I just don't want shit on my hands either.
All right. Well, what about temporarily on your hands or like on your pants for the rest of the day? The choice is yours, Keanu.
Oh God, this is horrible. You're right. And you would have to like be refreshing to a show or something.
See, all this means Chrissy and I are survivors. We know what we
No,
have to do.
Yes. Some of us were Girl Scouts, okay? Some of us would be good out in the woods.
Sometimes I just feel like my life has just been a series of uninterrupted low points. So like, that wouldn't anywhere. I feel like this is the worst thing that happened to me today. That's fine. Doesn't really matter.
That's a bad scenario, but it's like you have to make the choice to like, do you want to involve other people or do you want to fall on the sword, so to speak? Like, do you want to jump on your own grenade and then
If
wash the
I
grenade
don't know,
and then
like,
wash
give
the
me-
grenade off as quickly as possible?
I would just, you know what? I'd be in the stall and I would just start screaming. Like,
I have a really bad poop story. That's even worse.
Yes,
than that.
please.
So
Please make me feel
bad.
better.
I was 23. No, I was 23, and you know,
Okay,
do you
so
remember,
last
like,
year.
yeah, last year. But I was standing in line for Central Casting in Los Angeles, where you like go to like, you know, do background work, and I was there pretty early. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and there was like 25 people in front of me, and I was wearing this dress, and I wasn't wearing underwear that day. Okay.
yeah.
And I had this like weird feeling in my stomach. And before I knew it, shit just came out of me onto the fucking sidewalk. Literally onto the sidewalk. And it looked like a straight up shit emoji.
Hold on.
Okay.
Were you wearing a skirt? Did you have
I
underpants
was
on?
wearing a dress. It came shooting into my boot, and because I was wearing these cowboy boots, and the shit went onto the sidewalk. Okay, I kid you not. I look at my shit. I kick the shit to the side because I need to get it off the sidewalk, and I just start running. I'm running, and it's in this industrial area. Okay, so there's like nothing around. I'm grabbing like leaves and random things, and it's also
That's called survival. You're a survivalist.
It's also kind of like a low key like wet day, and I'm freaking out. Okay, because I'm thinking like, did I just lose control of my bowels? Like, what's going on?
Yes.
Yes,
you
also,
did.
it's so
Yes, you
bad.
did.
So I call my mom and I'm like crying. I'm like, I just shit myself on the street. Like, what's going on? And she's like, what did you do last night? And then I remembered.
Mexican.
the night before I had smoked so much weed and I ate like all these gelatins, like these little like jello things, like a whole fucking big old thing with gelatin. Okay, so there's shit on my legs.
Why?
I don't know. It's super high. So I have shit all on my body, on my leg, and I look really cute too. Like this. I walk into this building. It was
you got the part.
No, I walk into this building and I asked to use the restroom. Like they don't see that there's shit on my legs. There was a lady like sitting at the desk. So I go into their bathroom.
On your legs.
It's like all over me. It's all over me.
Is it liquidy? On your chunks?
It's just so bad. I look like I've been rolling around in the mud. Anyways, I go into the bathroom.
Tell them it's mud.
I go into the bathroom and I just start like
a bottle, okay?
No. There was a sink in there and I just start splashing myself with water. Now here's the worst part about it. I have to return to the scene of the crime because my car's parked in the disabled spot right in the freaking front. So I have to go back there.
You earned every piece of that disabled spot.
Yeah. So
that was your karma.
So you guys, this is the funniest part about it. I walk back there and I realize like all my shit's not on the sidewalk anymore because everybody in that line had stepped in the shit and like God, like, because you're not looking on the ground. You're not thinking like, oh, there's gonna be shit on the sidewalk. Everybody had stepped in the shit and brought it into Central Casting.
This didn't happen in New York City because you would have looked out for shit.
It was so bad. And so then I went home, I took a shower, and then I went to the 2 p.m. Central Casting thing because I really needed background work. So I did go back, but it was so horrible. It was just so horrible.
This is the best story
Shit
ever.
her pants on the
This is
side.
so good.
Well, okay, and it gets okay. I called my other girlfriend because she has. I thought it was my spina bifida. I thought like, oh my god, my spina bifida is acting up. I've lost control of my bowels. Like my life's over. So I call my friend who also has spina bifida while I'm like in the grass.
You have a perfect excuse for anything. You can always just say it's my spina bifida. Do anything.
Yeah, it was
Do it.
so bad.
Oh, of course.
So I call this girl and I'm like, dude, I just shit myself on the street. And then she proceeds to tell me about times that she shit herself to make me feel better. And she tells me about a time that she shit herself at the beach, but it was okay because she just buried it in the sand. And I'm like, I'm not at the beach. I'm not like my shit's on the sidewalk. I can't bury it.
There's no
Always
hole
bring
to
sand
dig.
with you. Always have a pound of sand in your car.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it was you know
Just
what?
really
It was a great experience because that really taught me I could make it through anything, you know, like shitting on the sidewalk. I could.
You are resilient as
This is
fuck.
this is for a background. This is for a background role.
Yeah.
Now you know
Yeah.
better for the bigger roles. I haven't.
Yeah,
had
so
to
now I
shit my
always
pants at
I
auditions,
always wear
so-
underwear. I always wear underwear because I don't trust myself.
to
I'm
catch
just
it.
like, no,
But so
yeah.
you were not wearing underwear this day.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't wearing any underwear. It was the worst. It was so
And
bad.
it went into your boots?
Yeah, okay, and here's the funniest part. The dress I was wearing was like short in the front and long in the back, and I like tried to convince myself that no one saw, but it was like clearly I shit myself and take off running. And I'm not good at running. I look like a gimp when I'm running. It doesn't look good. It's like
This is awesome.
I'm not a good runner. I mean, I can barely walk, and so I'm just like limping away with shit in my boots. Grabbing at tree branches,
Oh,
just
no.
grabbing. But it's in an industrial
Your poor
area.
boot.
Oh.
Like, did everyone around you like start screaming? Or like, oh no! Like,
No,
but
no.
you were gone
But
before
they were
anybody noticed.
they were also focused, you know, for like their little audition or whatever. And as soon as I saw the shit, I kicked it to the side and I just started booking it, going real
Like,
fast.
what's wrong with that girl?
Yeah.
Hold on, Lila, did you even have time to like crouch down? Like,
No, it was
try
like
to
it was
even
it
just
was
pull
crazy.
your dress up and crouch down?
No, it just came out. Like, I was standing there. I was like standing there, like, oh, my stomach hurts, and then I looked down, and I'm just shitting. I'm just shitting. There was no
Like,
time.
it's happening. It's happening.
It's happening. And it literally looked like the poop emoji. It came out like an ice cream cone because the night before I had eaten all those
Does
goddamn
Eric know
gelatin.
the story?
Yeah, I told it one time on stage.
He does now.
Does Eric know this story? Maybe don't tell him.
No, it's okay. This was years ago.
Don't
I
tell
feel like it makes me strong. You know what I mean?
If
like,
I could take
all
back
their
my,
poop
if I
shredded.
could take back my story, I would.
I was just really, I was more upset about losing the boots because I was like, I'm not fucking cleaning these. I'm just, these boots are going in the trash. This is the end of the boots. They're straight up. Yes, there was shit in it.
These boots were made for shitting.
I know.
So much
Your
shit
own
got
shit.
in there.
And that's just what they'll poo. One of these days, these boots are gonna shit all over you.
It was the worst area for it to happen to because it's an industrial area. You know, there's like nothing around there. So you're just running. I didn't know where I was going.
Very
I didn't
industrial.
know. I should have ran to my car, but I just ran away.
Lila, I think you made it industrial in that moment. Like you made that an industrial area by that act.
Yeah.
West Britannicus, y'all are nasty. Wow.
Hell yeah, we
You know
are.
what? You say this, but I assure you that West Britannicus has a similar, if not worse, pooping story.
He probably shits his pants every day. Please.
Men are constantly
Relax.
shitting their pants.
I know. My God.
Wait, is there drama in the chat?
What's wrong?
I don't know. I feel like there's drama in the chat. All right. I don't know. People pick fights with Frank sometimes. Legion Talk. Great show tonight, Chrissy. Appreciate you throwing your mic cord at me. Would definitely love to interview you on my podcast again. Cheers. I think I did that already.
Yeah.
Thank you. Busy Smalls. Does it bleach your clothes if you go commando? No. Bleach? You think bleach comes out of there?
Bleach isn't coming out of my pussy, dude. Doesn't sound very safe. How would anybody ever go down on me? What are you fucking talking about?
God, what do you know about women?
Bleach.
I know why he's asking because women's vagina acidic level, if it's too high, I think it can do that.
What?
It
Yeah, I
turns
think that's the
into
thing.
bleach?
It can bleach clothes. It can make them a couple shades lighter. Like,
Could you
underwear,
make your
'cause
own
vagina's
pickles?
there.
Just stick a cucumber in there and wait.
What?
Just make a pickle.
I mean, I'm sure my 400 is 400.
400 is
and
$400. You people are
monsters.
monsters. I don't understand the context of that.
About the carpet.
The
Real hydro.
sheets.
Is Keanu
I mean, the
Thompson in a
sheets, yeah, the
nursing
sheets.
home? No.
Why do I look like I'm in a nursing home?
No, do you see a
Why?
wheelchair?
My boyfriend's a little older, all right?
Yeah. Fournoy sheets, and those are the kind of comments about the lady. Who is this Mumid evil brother? I don't get it.
Hell yeah.
This
I love
episode is
Cheetos.
sponsored by Cheetos. Riker, whenever we had a boys' nights, it was usually women who called it that because we'd go to a simple bar and be watching football, NASCAR, or golf. Women were invited, just didn't want to go. Wow, how wholesome.
Yeah. That is nice.
Young Pei, never heard the scenario before. Chrissie Maru. Is that my Asian street name? See if you can survive dysentery. I think that's what Lila had. Lauren Stevens. Obviously, no one here has worked overseas. No.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you trying to country shame us?
Oh, like Pooh and Lou.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, yeah. When I was in London, I was familiarized with the loo, the bidet. Didn't you people pay Oregon Trail? Yeah, we did. Canoe, y'all making fun of my sheets? You spend a third of your life in bed. There are a few things you should invest more in.
Not okay.
Yeah.
I understand
You
if
don't
you
need
want
to spend
sheets that are some
$400.
material like bamboo sheets or whatever. 400.
No, $50
$400?
sheets
That's
are enough. Really, honestly, Target has incredible sheets that are like $50.
I get my
that are-
sheets from TJ Maxx every
Yeah,
time.
they're so soft. You don't need to that's overspending. She shit the boot. She did, Nesquik. She shit the boot. You shit your boot. This Keanu chick is really cool. Is she taken?
Yes.
Ooh.
For now.
For now.
dog.
Still single
Things
from a
can always
tax
change.
standpoint. Crash Mondo. It's official. Shittiest SimpCast ever. Aw. Crash. Super sticker. Thank you. Opinionated news guy. Did the 2 p.m. central casting still smell like poop?
Well, they all dragged it in. It's in the carpet. So
I would
Wow.
absolutely hire the woman that shit her pants outside.
Yes, because that's
Do not
commitment.
say a word.
Yeah.
You pooped out there and you came back. That shows dedication.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're always gonna. We could definitely trust you.
Yeah. That's a hard worker. When you put your own wellness behind the film. Yeah. New rule. From now on, every girl wears a bot plug.
A bot plug.
I would love a
So,
bot
like-
plug. Some out there tells a story about a crazy chick who saw poop on the ground, kicked it, and then ran running like a weirdo, grabbing at tree branches.
Oh, you know what the best part about it and the worst part? I remember I grabbed this big leaf and it was kind of wet, and I was like using it to wipe myself. You know, I was like,
While you were running?
Well, at one point I stopped in the grass that was wet, and I was just like rolling in it to try to get. I was just trying to get anything. I was just like,
dogs do. Dogs do this, Lila.
I know she's dragging her ass on the sidewalk like a dog.
I was just so desperate. I was so desperate. It was such a shock. There were so many things running through my mind, and there was just shit running down my leg.
Holy fuck. Damn. I feel better.
I hope
Thank
someone
you.
makes an animation of this. This is so fucking fun.
Yes, this should be animated. Oh my god, yeah, this should be. That's really funny. I might
Like,
take
especially
some
her
way to
way.
animate that. Paul Blunt, Frank, laying the
Get
smack down in the
away.
chat. Hail Frank.
Yes.
That is so
Wait,
funny.
I missed it. Is Frank laying down the smack in the chat?
Where's the chat?
There was some weird troll who's been sending hundreds of comments, literally just shitting on everyone and everything. People in the chat,
How
shitting
original.
on me, shitting on all of you for no reason. So I was just asking him, what's the problem? And then he got mad that he said, oh, you use that same line in everybody. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So it's actually
The only one
first
shitting
person,
is Lila
Yeah.
and Chrissy.
Actually, the first person I've
Did you
ever
kick them?
banned, I kicked them. The first person I ever banned that wasn't
Wow.
just for spamming. So it was too much.
Yeah, good job.
In a sense, that is
Thanks,
spamming,
Frank.
though. Thanks, Frank.
Yeah.
Busy Smalls. Where did you hear about that men are constantly shitting our pants? What stories has Frank been telling you, and why does he even need to tell these stories? No, I grew up with a brother. I don't know. I just feel like, and my dad, I don't know. There was a lot of dirty underpants growing up.
My dad shit his pants mowing the lawn one time. He told me. So at least there were
Wiser.
plenty of leaves around for him to grab.
Did he just mow over
Yeah.
it? Like, and then did it shoot out the back?
Well, he was wearing pants, so I don't think he like.
Ew.
I don't think it was like that. I don't think it came out. He didn't just keep going. He turned the lawnmower.
Could you
off, I
mow
assume.
shit? Could shit be mowed?
It could get all chopped up, and it's fertilizer, isn't it? So
Ugh.
it's fine.
Manure. Just making his own manure.
Maybe it was on purpose.
Next week's SimCast is sponsored by Pampers and Charmin. Yeah, damn. Get your buttholes checked out. Matt Scroggins, does this make me a simp? Yep. You are a simp. If you're here, you're simping. Boosie. Women like clean, soft sheets as part of our game. So how about a little less judging and a little more saying, thank you for caring so much. You don't, if you're spending $400 on sheets, you're an idiot. Like, you can't tell the difference between, I don't know. Like, you can absolutely cheap sheets, like $10, $15, $20 sheets. Absolutely. They're stiff. They're scratchy. almost they can feel itchy on your skin. But like honestly, you don't need to spend more than $50 to get decent sheets. I should just give an advice show. West Britannicus. Okay, seriously, can we switch to pee stories? Talk about the time you accidentally peed on someone or something. See that you know what? There's once poop is involved, there's more urgency.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Pee is like you could just go about your day. You could pee a little on your outfit.
One time, I was watching a movie, and it was so funny. I fell off the bed, and I just started pissing on the hardwood floor. Eric walked in, and I just started pissing more.
What?
So
What?
funny. Because I was
What?
laughing so hard. The movie was so good. I was just happy that I fell off the bed, though, because it was hard. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't pee on the bed. It was on the hardwood. And I just couldn't stop. Because it, like, he was, like, watching me and, like, what are you doing? And I was just like, I don't know. It's so funny. Yeah.
There was a girl in college. Her name was Chrissie Yee. She would always pee her bed.
In college?
Yes.
Damn, you
Yeah,
named
she'd
her
get
too.
drunk and pee her bed. She doesn't watch this. She's a happy. This is the thing is you can name happily married people with real lives and kids that are fulfilled because they will never see this. They've already won. They've already won. They have kids and they're married. They're good. So Chrissie Yee would get drunk.
That sounds like losing to me.
And pee her
Just kidding.
pants.
Yeah.
And one time she was so drunk, she came into the room. She wasn't my roommate, but she like told this whole story. She was so drunk and in her like delirium, she thought she was in the bathroom, but she wasn't. She was in her room, her dorm room. She pulled her pants down, sat on her desk chair, and started peeing.
Cool.
Oh my God.
I was like, that's
That's some
great.
gamer girl pee.
One
Like,
time when I was
what?
a kid, when I was a kid, my mom was like, we had a dog with like a pee pad. You know, you have like a little pee pad instead of taking the dog out. It's like a teeny little dog. And my mom was hearing like splashing. It was like the middle of the night and she was watching TV and she just heard like a waterfall. She was like, what the fuck is going on? So she went in the bathroom and my dad was just standing there pissing on the pee pad. A 6-foot
God.
man just pissing on this like little dog's. She said, Tom, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to the bathroom. She's like, you're asleep. That's where the dog pees.
Oh no.
Poor guy.
Ugh.
I don't have a pee or poop story, but I have a story that's kind of similar to.
She's like,
the
one time I
roommate one.
sneezed.
No,
It was so
no.
embarrassing.
So one time, my friend was sleeping over, and two friends. It was a guy and a girl. They weren't a couple yet. I think maybe they had just started dating, but they were both our
Ooh.
friends before they started dating for some time. So we slept in our living room because we had just gone out drinking. They didn't feel like going all the way home in New York, and like you're not gonna drive, right? So we are sleeping, and then we're in our room, me and my boyfriend at the time, and my boyfriend gets up to go to use the bathroom, and you know he's back, and it's like a shotgun style apartment, right? So it's like all in the line, like kitchen, bedroom, it's like all in a line, right? So he comes back from the bathroom, and I hear his footsteps. And I'm like, what happened? Like, it's like 5 minutes later, he's still in bed. So I get up and I go to the living room. Lo and behold, he is on the floor sleeping with my our male friend. Like, he's laying down with him. And I was like, Mason! And then, like, he was like, oh, what? And then my friend wakes up and he's like, oh my God, why are you next to me? So he straight up, instead of going back to our room, he went and slept next to our friend while his then girlfriend was there too.
Sounds a little gay.
Yeah, I'm kind of gay.
And I told
Sounds like he
him
went out of his
It was
way.
an accident.
He really went out of his way to do a gay thing.
He was like, oh no, I'm drunk.
Yeah, exactly. That was
drunk.
exactly what happened.
I'm drunk. Let's be the little spoon.
And I
just
just
wanted someone to hold me.
They thought the same thing, and I was like, no, guys, no, he just made the turn too early. And then later on, it turned out actually no, he was gay. So Yeah.
knew it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yes,
knew it.
exactly. Yeah.
I'll never forget
Adds up.
Maureen Morrison, who was my roommate in junior year of college. We were like unfortunately assigned to one of the shittier dorms, Claver. It was like Costco Claver. Was at like the kind of bottom of the campus. It's where like the mostly like juniors and seniors who were like incels and antisocial and like the nerds, they would like choose to live in Costco Claver. But if you were like cool and fucking with it and fucking getting fingered, you'd never want to live there. But we were assigned there, and it was such a bummer. And I remember Maureen like she was like scheming behind my back, like she had found another roommate to move to the quad with, and it like broke my fucking heart. So much so that I had to sleep with a roadie from Rusted Root on her futon. Like that's how I dealt with my trauma.
That's how you dealt with the pain.
I had to lose my virginity on her futon to a roadie because I was so mad. It just happened. It all happened so fast. Then she ended up like, yeah, she moved to the quad because she wanted to be closer to Liam. It was so
Fuck
cute.
Liam.
But then he turned out to be gay. He turned out to be gay. That's called karma, Maureen.
That is wild.
I'm still mad. She fucking left me. She'll never watch this. I think she's happily married.
They'll be divorced soon.
Yeah.
I'm sure. There's a 50% chance, you know.
I had to avenge it. Yeah, I think it was unconscious. I was definitely like unconsciously mad at her. I just happened to bang on her futon.
I went to a urologist because I have bladder issues, but this is actually kind of funny. I went to the urologist.
Bladder issues.
Yeah, I pee myself all the time. It just happens.
Okay.
So I'm very comfortable with it. You know what I mean? I'm just always wet, so it's okay. People love it. So, by people, I mean my husband. He loves me. He thinks it's just fabulous. But I go to the urologist and they like put this machine over my stomach to like look at my what are they called? The things that you pee out of. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Your urethra?
No. What are the two? Why can't I think of the name? Is it your bladder?
You pee out of
your urethra?
No, I think it's your kidneys. Is it? I don't know.
You don't pee out of your kidneys.
Oh my god,
Your bladder.
Unless something horrible has happened.
No,
Yeah, the pee goes into your, and I'm not a scientist, but I think the pee goes into the bladder and then it comes out of your urethra. I'm not a professional, but I think that's how it works. Kidneys are not involved.
Well, they did a little test on me, and it showed that I empty out at 100%, which was fabulous. Then she had to like finger me, which was a little strange. But you know,
Oh God.
but then
Finger you where?
Why?
she said that everything was like normal, and she gave me a really nice compliment. She told me it looked fabulous, everything was good down there, and then she gave me like this box of pills, and she's like, "You could take these." I guess they're like, it's for people like me, but I don't want to take these damn things.
Pause. A urologist should not be putting fingers in you.
No, they do have to put a finger in you.
Pee doesn't come out of your vagina.
Oh my
They have
God.
to make sure everything in there is like normal. There was like
What
a
does
nurse
that have to do with it?
to make sure.
Okay,
Like,
you know what happened to those little? You know what happened to those little girl gymnasts? It happened to you as well.
Yeah, you know what else happened to them? They
They
stuck their landing. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what happened to them.
It's what happened.
After he finger banged them.
Trauma makes you do
teasing.
better sometimes.
That's right.
These pills are supposed to like help your bladder if you have like an overactive bladder. But I just like don't want to become dependent on the pills. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Now I know that my bladder empties out. When it happens, it happens. All I know is it does come out. So I'm cool with that.
Well, thank God.
I pee myself a lot, is what I'm saying.
My friend was taking pills to make his hair like stay not falling out because he was afraid to be bald.
Oh, it's called
But they
Keeps.
kept-
Isn't it?
or Propecia.
Okay.
Which is funny. It's called Propecia because he couldn't stop pissing the bed. So he's like, well, I either have to have hair or pee the bed every night.
Damn,
So
damn, that's a
I guess I'll
toss
just
up.
lose my hair. What do you do? Propecia.
Look at you guys. Oh, this is how women talk when we're not around. We know you're around and we're talking like this.
Yeah.
This is how we talk in front of everybody.
So I looked it up because I thought Lila was joking at first about getting fingered. And then I looked it up and there's nothing about urologists fingering you if you're a guy. Then they might stick their finger up your ass. But
what, in your
nothing
pee
on,
hole?
like, women.
You can't finger a pee hole.
You guys don't understand. I have a very small frame. I mean, it's just.
Ooh, tell us about your small holes.
It's just very small.
Yeah,
So
girl.
we just had to make sure everything was like normal. She gave me a lot of compliments. I don't know. I didn't mind.
I feel like
it,
you're
is what I'm
seducing
saying.
you.
I didn't mind it.
Complimented you while she was fingering you.
No, she just let me know. Hey, she just let me know everything looked good down there. I can empty out at 100%. And that's all I need to know. As long as it empties out at 100%, it's fine if I piss myself randomly. As long as it all gets out, okay? That's what is important. You guys just can't have pee just sitting in there. It needs to get out.
My first gynecologist appointment, I went to my mom's gynecologist, who is a man. Which is
I know where
fine.
this is going.
But his daughter and I went to school together, and I happened to be in a play at the time, and his fingers were in me, and he went, "I saw you in the paper." Like, cause the play, like,
ew, he read the same. He read the newspaper, Keanu, with the same fingers that he had inside you.
I said, "Could we not make small talk, motherfucker?"
To turn the page.
I'm like, how's Jenna doing? I'm like, get out, come on. Like, does Jenna like her new high school? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay. Can we just keep this part quiet?
How can you have a male gynecologist? No. How?
I don't mind. It's fine. It is weird though.
Nope.
Isn't it? I don't know.
Nope. My friend told me this story. Same thing. She was seeing her mother's gynecologist in the family for years. And she told me the story that the gynecologist would say to her, he would like do an exam, but then say to her, "Oh, you need to have sex. You feel too tight down there." And then he would like finger her. Like
men are fucking dirty ass dogs.
What she was describing to me, I was like, why the fuck are you continuing to see this man? Oh, he's been in the family for years.
Why?
I was like, what? I wanted to
been in the family for years. God,
yeah, he's been in the family.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Brittany. He's been in the family. Oh, I was so angry and mad and then sad for this woman because she's still seeing him.
Like, let's open up.
Wrong with you?
Oh, this is so sad. You know what? I'm gonna go get a pizza. I'm feeling real hungry.
Ugh. Anyway, I think I saw a male gyno like once a long. I was like,
bang me than like any male gynecologist.
My gyno now is like, she's so cute. She's like 25. I'm like, I'm so proud of her. I'm like, look, you really got your life together. You really have it all. I'm like a proud aunt. Damn. I never liked the hot Cheetos. It was too much for my delicate palate.
They're getting upset that they're saying the stream's crashing and they're trolling, or is it actually?
Oh no. Maybe
Frank, help.
All this vag talk.
Yeah, YouTube said you bitches too gross. We're taking you offline.
Oh no. What should we do? Maybe it's my hotel.
I was wondering that, like, does it go off the internet who's hosting it, or like whose internet is it going off on? the
Whose
bitrate and
internet
stuff.
is it anyway?
Seems Venti and Chrissy are sharing the same terrible Wi-Fi. Keanu, Lila, and Kayla are all coming in clear.
Everyone looks
Coming in
good.
clear.
Because are you guys all in Texas?
Yeah. Yep, I'm
I'm
in
in,
Texas.
New
so-
York.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Brittany's in Texas.
Well, it fucking sucks. In
Yeah,
Florida.
I don't know why. Like, I'll stream. Like, I bet you if I went offline and I streamed right now, it would be like crystal clear. I don't know why on Streamlabs it does this.
Mm.
I call my
Yeah,
internet
this looks
provider
like
in any case.
Anna.
Karen them.
I'm gonna call my attorney right away.
Get him on the phone.
Do you know today when I was using my rental car, I couldn't figure out how to get the key out of the ignition. Like it was like locked into place, and I was like almost trying to like rip it out. I was like, I'm gonna rip this car apart. And I was like, why can't I? And then I kept turning it on. Okay, the car's on. I was trying to stop at the 7-Eleven, get waters. I turned it on. Okay, it's on. I couldn't get the key out of the fucking ignition. So I called the rental place. I was like, wow, I'm actually calling Avis to ask them how I get the key out of the ignition. Like I'm about to ask these people how do I get the key out of the car.
Did you have to hit the brake or something?
And it's ringing. And then I looked. No, it was fully on park. It was on parking. And then I'm examining the lock hole that the key is in. And then it said push. And I pushed it in and turned it to myself. And then it came out. And I think it was God's way of saving me from embarrassment from having to call Avis to ask how to get the key out of the car. But I've never seen anything like this.
Oh.
I've never seen anything like this. I never have seen a car where you have to push it to get it out.
That's weird.
It's
He said the
complicated.
TP incident
It
was
was in
enough.
park. Kevin, it was in park. I like that this key is like a switchblade. You can just be
I like those too.
Like, why does this need to? Yeah, like what? Yeah, don't mess with me.
It's a wreck.
I like the ones you just set it in the car and then you push a button. There's no key.
That's what
It's just
Frank
like a little
has.
block.
Yeah, it's like a little computer square. Child lock. Oh, it was a Ford. It was a RAV4 Toyota, black.
Badass.
Florida plates, baby. A tight lock. It was a tight lock hole. It was. It was so annoying. I was like, wow, I guess I don't know about cars.
That's nice.
You know what it's like? Yeah, and I can't handle a rental that is like, it can't be too modern for me. Like, if it's all buttons and not enough just car, I get really upset.
Yeah, I can't do
Like,
that.
I had to return a rental car once because it was too many. It was too electronic. It was too many buttons. I was like, I don't even know.
I'll be
this
right
car.
back. I'm gonna restart my internet. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Have you been in a Tesla?
I have
No.
not. No.
You
Like, I
never
don't
been
want to.
inside one? It's
Is it
like
dope?
No,
it's
I don't
like
think.
a
I don't think I want
spaceship.
to.
It's like a spaceship. The screen is so huge. I haven't been in one. In a
Yeah,
long
I'm not
time.
gonna like that. I don't like it. I don't like too modern.
Spaceship car.
I had a Mini Cooper. It was my favorite thing in the entire world. It was so cute. It was oxygen blue. And then a flood came in Charleston. I didn't know. And it turned into a swamp. So
Oh no.
we had to get rid of it. Connie, I'm in the country. She's.
What should I be driving, White Nubian? I'm trying to live within my means.
How do you feel being number one, Chrissy?
I feel the same. It feels fake. It feels like these are just images on my phone. You know what I mean? Like these are just pictures inside the phone. Because like everything else is the same. I
Is it
know.
number one right
It's just
now?
internet
The-
world,
the
you know?
Live
Like,
from January 6th?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, Chrissy. Hell yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it sort of has been for like 5 days. Yeah.
Oh, my
For like
God.
5
I
days
am-
or something.
No, it's pretty cool. It's
That is cool.
It's pretty crazy.
That's dope.
Christmas party
Oh my
with
God.
female.
It's awesome.
Thanks, Keanu. Christmas party with female teachers, and they were a lot crazier stories than you beautiful young ladies. I was so embarrassed, and I'm an old rugby lad. Female teachers are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, what were they fucking their students? I mean, what could be crazier than a woman shitting her
Ew.
pants on the sidewalk? Like I don't like her urologist wrongfully fingered her. How much crazier do we have to get? Like,
Oh God. Ew. Young Pay. I don't think Mike Lindell even charges $400. No, he definitely doesn't.
Mike Lindell.
I wonder if he has mysheets.com. Boosty.
Machine
No,
washable
we
and
don't shit
dryable.
our pants, Chrissy. We're just not as good as wiping as you. I mean, I've heard that some men. Men, you don't really wipe good. Nesquik. Happy International Women's Month. Ugh, I'm sick of it. When's it gonna be over?
Yeah.
Camus. If any of you are willing to pay $1,000 for a leather bag with the right logo on it, you have no right to sheet shame. I have never, nor would I ever pay $1,000 for a leather bag. Are you referring to purses?
Never.
I would never.
Yeah.
I would never.
I would take.
I'm walking through the airport. I've been on all these flights. I'm always doing these connecting flights. I swear, 1 out of every 10 women in the airport, in any given airport in this country, has the Louis Vuitton brown plaid patchwork print tote, like the open tote. And I'm like, what is so fucking special about this bag? Like, why am I seeing?
It has the whole set. It's like a fucking religion. When you travel, if you have
why?
When I lived in Harlem, on Upper East Side now, but when I lived in Harlem, I'm like, you're coming to stay in Harlem. Don't bring those bags with you. Like, people are gonna look at you like, hey, they're gonna come rob us.
You're making yourself into a target, number one. Number two, like, it's a brown leather tote bag. Big fucking deal. It's not that special.
It's stupid. Yeah, I agree. One time a man at the restaurant I work at did, like, just for Christmas, just left me. I mean, I'm a hostess. You don't tip me ever, but it was just for Christmas. I just got an envelope from him. I never even spoke to him before, ever. So weird. Hope
you got you a bag?
Keanu, never. He gave me $1,000 in cash.
Okay, that's hot.
It was
like, come back here.
I was like, and he was sort of young, but I never spoke to him. I didn't even know what to say, so I went and bought that's like the most expensive shearling leather jacket I could find. But that's the only like super expensive thing I have. But that was nice
for you.
Shout out to that guy.
Damn. Wow, $1,000. Shit.
A little aggressive.
Wow.
I don't know.
Did you
Brittany,
guys?
are you there?
Hey.
I can't see you. You were a black square for a minute. I was like, are you doing Black Lives Matter? A little late.
Yeah, I'm back with pizza.
I love Boosie. This podcast has been more honest than any other. I haven't decided if that's good or bad.
You want to hear lies?
It's called Keeping It 100.
Yep.
I love honesty.
As a thought.
Thanks.
This tip is dedicated to Lila's bosoms. Yeah, they're on point tonight. They are
those
A++.
bosoms.
Okay, I do want to say, I want to do a shout out to the Econo Lodge in Savannah, Georgia. And by Savannah, Georgia, I mean not Savannah. It's very much in Garden City, Georgia, which is a crack den. But it was $100 a night, and I was living within my means. And it was like on the ground floor, and I looked out my window and a plastic bag blew by, like poetically, like almost like an American Beauty.
Yeah.
And there's like people walking around like scratching themselves, and I was like, you know what? This is called having a budget, Chrissy. It's not glamorous, but. And then you know what? It's amazing how fast you get used to it. You're like, yeah, this is who I am. This is my life now. Maybe I will go talk to Jerome, you know? You just adjust to like bad living.
Plastic
like that you
bags are the birds of the ghetto.
What'd you say, Lila?
The birds of the ghetto.
You're a firework, Chrissy. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
Oh, right. I was telling
floating through
Lila.
the
I was
wind,
like,
trying
yeah,
to
I was like,
fly again. I don't know the
waiting
word.
yeah, I was telling you about it when I was like hitting a low point. I was like, I'm nothing. I'm shit. Look where I'm staying. There's no carpet on the floor. Like you have to wear your socks in the room because you like there might be bits on the floor. Ew. Oh God. And it was 2.5 stars. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, the third star in a hotel is really the crucial star. Like that's the critical star.
Yeah.
That is the star.
The deciding factor.
That's the one that matters the most. And I'm like, this hotel earned every piece of this 2.5 stars. Like that's the difference between finding like a clump of another woman's hair folded inside your dry towel, like that's on the shelf. Like I opened it up to put it on myself after a shower. A clump of like someone else's black like weave hair came out of it. And I was like, oh, that's 2.5 stars.
No.
That's what that is. And you're just peeling it like off your body, and then you have someone else's hair on your wet body.
I always find hair.
Ew. And they give you the most sliveriest, tiniest little piece of soap.
Yeah.
Like you wash your hands twice and it disintegrates.
Yeah.
Gotta cut costs.
Oh my God. I didn't realize it was so gross finding someone else's hair in your towel. I was like,
yeah.
Did it motivate
no,
you?
it didn't have bed bugs, at least that I could see.
Have you ever had bed bugs?
It kind of did. Yeah. I think it's no.
I had bed
Have
bugs
you?
once. Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Eric brought in a couch from the street.
Did they bite?
This was like 4 years ago, and we had bed bugs, and it was horrible.
Street
it was
couch.
awful. It was
They're
it was a
traumatic.
street couch.
Damn.
It was horrible.
They're so hard to get rid of, and they leave scars all over your body, and they're just you while you sleep. And for me, when I had them like a year, because everyone's in denial about it. They're like, "Oh, bed bug, no bed." I'm like, my asshole has bites on it. Okay, I have a line of bites. Like my asshole is extended because it has like 3 bites going up vertically, and they're like, "No, there's no bed bugs." And then like one day, I finally took the flashlight and I like looked in the back of the futon bed frame, and lo and behold, you just see a bunch of black little specks hiding.
Ew.
And the reason nobody believed
Makes
me
me feel
was because I'm the only one getting bit. Nobody else has a reaction to it. I literally
Yeah, they
slept next to
loved
my ex
you.
every night. Yeah, he didn't get a single bite. Like a year, I got all the bites.
Yeah, it's pretty
Because
bad.
you have sweet blood.
I was gonna say,
And it gives you PTSD. You just feel itchy. You're like, if you think about that, you feel itchy and like you feel uncomfortable in bed. It's hard to sleep.
It's like an invasion. That's awful.
Yeah.
Gross. Ew.
Is there even a point in me putting lip tint on? Like, how many pixels of the screen is that?
If you go up really close. Oh, that Jesus! Oh my God! Celebrity in the chat.
Nice.
What's up, Hotep Jesus?
He has a great podcast. He's called a thought leader, which means he leads us thoughts.
That's a I thought.
K-Max, Chrissy, in addition to your success, what about rapper Tom McDonald? Does this prove that the anti-woke market trumps the woke one? Oh, no big deal. Me and Tom McDonald were just featured in the same article this week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't even feel comfortable bragging about anything. No, Tom McDonald is the shit. He's like the white Eminem. You know?
I just noticed
White Eminem.
He's like
Isn't he already white?
It's white.
He's like a whiter Eminem.
Okay.
All right. You know what I
Yeah,
meant, though.
I
You know what I
know
meant.
Eminem.
Like Eminem if he was actually like truly like
He
a
was more
whiter
white.
Eminem. Like a white chocolate Eminem. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
He's so talented. He's so talented he won't even respond to my messages. That's how
What a
that's how
douche.
good you're doing. Yeah. Oh no, he's just busy. That's what I tell myself. Yeah. I would love to have him. Wow, somebody in the chat calling Hotep Jesus a discount Tariq Nasheed. Damn. I would say he's better.
Okay.
Broken.
Yeah. What else was a takeaway from this hotel? Yeah, the pool was covered up. There was people in their bare feet outside smoking cigarettes.
That was probably me. Sounds like something I like. I'll be in South Carolina. I'll get out of the car barefoot at a gas station because I don't like to drive with shoes.
Oh God, but you could pull that off. Like I feel like that's your vibe.
Very, very trash vibes. I like it though. I don't mind bare feet.
You
I'll
don't
sleep
come,
in the bed. in my
Keanu.
shoes.
You do not come across like a trashy girl. You come off like a classy girl that you're just having a trashy moment. Like you just, it comes off like it's just this one time. Like, and you can get away with that constantly if you want to.
I know.
Like you're in a bind. Like something
it's
happened.
Like, fine, it's whatever. It's just there's either I look like extremely classy and put together, or I'm cigarette, sunglasses, greasy hair, barefoot, 8 White Claws deep. Like, let's go. I don't know. Wonder if Tom McDonald has any.
I hope he does. He deserves simps. Simpy women. Oh, I didn't pot with Nick DePaul, but we went to lunch. He picked me up from my Econo Lodge, and he showed me his studio, which was very close to where I was staying. It was pretty cool. I gotta post those photos. Yeah, he has a very cool studio set up. And then we went to lunch at this like Irish bar down by like the river in Savannah. It was so beautiful. I wish I could have stayed longer and like seen more sites because I guess there's so much history there. I guess they used to bring. He showed me where they used to bring the slaves in.
Oh gosh.
And there was a walk where there was still like hooks on the wall, like rings, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, how old is this city? Damn. And he's like, yeah, this is like one of the first cities. I was like, damn. I was like, it just got a little too real for me.
One of the first city. Well, plenty of slaves then. Jeez.
An OG colony. Yeah. I was like, wow.
Chrissy, I'm ready to go. Thanks for having me though.
That's okay.
I
We're wrapping up anyway.
suck.
Kayla, thank you for joining us from outer space.
Yeah,
I
know.
Space girl.
Thanks
I
for
can't
having
believe
me.
that your Wi-Fi was better from outer space than me
I
and
know.
Brittany's.
For once.
That's Blue Origin for you.
Right.
Kayla, where can people follow you? Do you want to shout anything out?
They can follow me on Instagram, Kayla Flournoy 14. And that's it. Yeah.
And if you want to date her, get into her
Yeah.
DMs and don't
And
be
make
weird.
sure you tell her your name first.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me your name and no magic tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no magicians.
No.
That would be so great in a dating profile. No magician.
Yeah, bring condoms, not playing cards. How
So
about that?
good.
Exactly.
That's so funny. And
I
like,
love when
don't
guys
fuck
will do
with
that.
clowns either. Like male clowns
Yeah.
have mental issues.
Oh,
all
no.
of them. They're all
Yeah.
weird.
That's
Also,
no.
like Steve-O.
No, he's great. He's well rounded.
Yeah.
He went to clown
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, and he's like a stunt.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Good for
Love
that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, his penis is like a stunt. He's like a stunt
Got it.
penis.
You can tie it in a knot.
Yeah. All right, Venti, where can people follow you?
Follow me on YouTube under Brittany Venti, where you can find me not pixelated in 1080p HD hyper penis definition, and on Instagram, Brittany Venti, Brittany Wears. I have 2 of them. One's like the clip count, the other one's me posting outfits, and TikTok Brittany_Venti, and on Twitter at Brittany Venti.
Nice.
And I also have merch, which is pinned on my Twitter.
Yes,
for
Bimbo Power.
Power.
Dan Halen, Tommy Vex
Bimbo
also
Power
got
merch.
5th on the rock billboard with Trust the Science featuring Topher. Ooh, I'll check that out. Canoe. I like how Chrissy wears her emotions on her sleeves. Very few people are that genuine. Keeping it 100, and thanks for all the laughs. Aw, thanks. All of you guys
Aw.
are keeping it 100.
True.
Delilah.
You guys can find me at Love Lila Hart and on Rumble. My show is called Immune to the
Ooh.
System. That's where I sit with my husband and we say all things we can't say on YouTube.
That sounds
Immune
fun.
to the System. So check it out. Thanks for listening to
Yes.
my shit story.
This was the best shit
love it.
story. Thank you for saying that. Like it is
Yeah.
the
That was
only
not a
thing
That was hilarious.
that's made me feel better since I've told my story. So, I mean, my hypothetical situation.
And you know, one more thing. Me and Brittany went to Target the other day and I got the cowboy boots. Those are the cowboy boots that I shit in. So I got a new pair.
Oh,
Thank
Yeah,
God.
so
So, wait, are you telling me, Lila, this was a reboot?
yeah.
A reboot.
Rebooted.
They're special shoes.
Keanu.
It's Keanu C. Thompson on Instagram and Twitter and whatever. And then you can find my OnlyFans there if you want to follow that. You can also listen to the Week in Sex podcast with me and Alan Fuchs. And that's where you can find that on my Instagram too. Okay. That's all.
Nice. Yeah, this whole time we've gone without mentioning Keanu's OnlyFans.
It
He's pretty
exists if you feel
hot,
like
if you-
it. There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, I heard there's gonna be a SimpCast streamer house. There is gonna be a content house coming up March 30th to April 4th. Tune in on my channel, and there's gonna be whoever's there will probably be streaming or in on it. It's gonna be a shit show. There's gonna be a lot of blacking out. Gonna be a lot of bad decisions. Tune in. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
me
I have a
too.
weird simp message. Frank Facebook messaged it to me. Okay. Oh, I didn't turn on my Facebook Protect. I feel like this is a weird trick. Should I turn on the Facebook Protect? I feel like they're going to do something to my account.
What does it mean?
It took a while for the Facebook Protect thing to work for me. Save the message for next time.
Okay. Oh, I miss you. He's gone. All right. Check out my album live from January 6th on Amazon and iTunes. Let's try to keep it at #1 for a 6th day. Who knows?
Yeah.
And yeah, tomorrow is Wet Spot on Compound Media at 7 p.m. Eastern. Zia Anderson will be guest hosting with a couple other people. And what else? And I might have a secrety special collab coming up on Wednesday. So stay tuned.
Ooh.
Thank you guys for tuning into the SimpCast. Thank you all. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight to the show in Tampa. You guys are fucking awesome. Appreciate you guys so much. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.